All right, happy Tuesday. What is up, LA? I am Bill Reiter. He is James Coe. That makes this D-Mac and Reiter and Coe.
J. Coe and Reiter. Let's go.
Crossover. What did I say earlier? CSI Miami meet CSI Vegas. Were those the two CSIs?
They had a million CSIs,
Okay.
but we don't have enough.
Those weren't two of them?
Those were two of them.
Oh, good.
We don't have quippy enough one-liners, though, to make this one work.
We'll get there.
Okay.
It's D-Mac and Reiter with James Coe, presented by DTLA Law Group on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA sports. Accident or injury, visit calldowntown.com. That's calldowntown.com. We will get into the, can I just call it a hot mess as this Lakers-Walter story? Is that a fair description, Mr. Coe?
It's a disaster.
It's ugly, man.
This is a disaster class right now. Yes, it's very confusing. I've had to put on my legal hat.
Yeah, you have.
For whatever reason.
Lawyerly. That's hard to say, bro. I'll put on my speaking words hat. I lost it.
But yeah, man, I've had to put on my lawyer hat for some reason, which is not fun at all. But no, I'm fascinated by it, and I know a lot of listeners have been fascinated by, as you described, the real-life succession story being played out in the NBA.
I broke out the Wall Street Journal subscription. I resubscribed to the Journal, baby.
It's
Give
crazy.
me that Mark Walter drama. All right, so we're going to hit that throughout the show. We will, of course, take your phone calls at 855-97-LA-FAN. We'll do the mailbag as we do every day at 5:30. Get your comments on the stream on YouTube at The Fan LA. At The Fan LA, if you're over there, slam that like button by absolute popular demand. What are they doing in the Senate where they you can just have everyone, if enough people say aye, it's a yes?
Yes.
We got that on the Co-Zone.
Oh,
so we are going back into the Co-Zone.
Yeah.
Let's go. You like to yell. You go from zero to yell like really quick. I like it.
Yes, 100%.
You're like a loquacious Ferrari. You know.
Okay.
I drove a Ferrari for the first time 5 months ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
And I'm sure, was it life-changing?
It was one of the many times I wished I was rich. Yeah.
One of the
Good
many
for
times.
my buddy Tice, the Olympian skier, who randomly let me drive his Ferrari. All right, so lots to get into. 855-97-LA-FAN. James Coe is in for Doug McCain. D-Mac is in Barcelona. No word if he took my advice and went out for more gin and tonics last night, or if he's even awake.
I think he did, because the fact that he has not responded to you, and he always responds to you.
He does.
You know, I think he.
I thought we were best friends. You love to be my best friend.
I think he went for a couple extra GTs and is probably recovering.
Best friends are going all around. You know who are not the best friends of Los Angeles?
Who's that?
Neither Edwin Diaz nor Kyle Tucker. We'll just put those aside. So if you like the darkness and the ugliness and the vitriol and the anger and the frustration and the dark side of the force of sports, it's coming in anywhere from 7 to 9 minutes. Can we start with a little positivity?
Okay, let's do it.
Right?
Yeah.
It turns out I actually cracked the code. Dodgers won last night against the Rockies.
Good.
11-5. I have figured out how to solve all the Dodgers problems.
You have?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Are you ready for this?
Yes, hit me. Okay.
I didn't even need a lawyerly hat for that. I do still need a speaking hat. Just play garbage baseball teams.
Okay, good.
And you're there.
Yeah, when you're playing some of the worst teams in all of baseball in terms of the Royals and now the Rockies, somehow, some way, that billion-trillion-dollar lineup actually ends up hitting, which is interesting to see.
It was nice to see that team score some runs. Shohei Ohtani was awesome, 4 for 5, had a couple home runs. One of them was a solo home run. Every time he hits a solo shot, I get pissed off, by the way.
now it's just there.
I'm like, yeah, but rage. So I also yell. I also go from 0 to but it's only when Ohtani hits a solo shot. He was awesome. Freddie Freeman was really good. A lot of guys were good. And Max Muncy, who has been, I think, one of the reliable, you and I had this talk yesterday, feels like reliable Dodgers have largely been Muncy, Freddie, minus some power numbers, and Shohei.
Yep.
And we got great contributions from everybody yesterday on that list, en route to that win that the Dodgers really needed. And Max Muncy, after the game, talked about how nice it is to actually be able to score some damn runs. And we'll get that here for you in a second. Look, you can't rely on Shohei Ohtani every single game, but this is what a leader does. This is what a superstar does. And obviously it's a little different. And Blake Snell was amazing too.
Yeah.
Ohtani can't impact the game as a pitcher right now because of the knee. but he went out there and his 3 runs driven in, the 4 runs scored is basically a bevy of Dodgers runs compared to what they've been doing lately.
Absolutely. By the way, you talked about Blake Snell. I want to hit on that very quickly. Just 1 earned run over 6 innings and 5 strikeouts. The strikeout numbers obviously absolutely there for Blake Snell right now. But to your point about Shohei Ohtani, my major takeaway has been every single time I see him hustling on the base pass, I can't be the only person being like, hey, Shohei, let's chill a little bit, bro. But he's been moving.
He can't turn it off.
He cannot turn. I've called him somebody who is absolutely obsessed with playing baseball. He doesn't know how to do anything else except play ball.
His ambition, coupled with his actual love for the game, coupled with we throw around once-in-a-generation weight, but he is literally a once-in-a-generation talent.
He's never looking for that time off. Never. He's the opposite.
This is where, you know what? I didn't do this in the co-zone. You know what? Hold on.
Okay, you're going to write this down?
I'm going to write it down.
All right, we got the co-zone notes
because
going
yesterday
here.
I won 9-4. What we did, folks, if you missed this, is James Coe is in for Doug McCain, and so we went to the co-zone, which is a part of usually the 6 to 10 vibe when the James Coe show is normally on, and James basically ruled on matters that D-Mac and I disagree on. And everyone knows this if you listen to the James Coe show. James is smart and astute and spot on, and I won 9-4. So we're gonna make that 10-4 later in the show.
Yeah, okay, good.
We do have Max Muncy, who did talk about how nice it was to score some of those runs.
Yeah, it was a good night for us. Obviously we've been struggling a little bit offensively lately, so just to have a night where we can go out there and put up a bunch of runs, and a lot of guys have really good at-bats. Hopefully that's something we can continue to build off of and just carry some momentum in, through the next couple of weeks with starting tonight. And, like I said, we just got to keep building off it.
Good vibes for almost everybody. Freddie Freeman was able to, I meant to do this, I didn't have time.
Okay.
He alleviated the curse, the darkness, the black hole that has been the 2 spot for Dodgers hitters. Went 3 for 5, scored a couple runs, had a ribby. And you noted Blake Snell also had that sort of down to something to talk about. Not just the stat line that you gave us. He is now 2 starts into his return. 2-0, 1.50 earned run average, a whip of .67.
Wow.
15 Ks in just 12 innings pitched. And beyond that, I don't know if you're an eye test guy. He just looks remarkable. The eye test is passing too.
The craziest thing is, it looks like he hasn't missed any time at all.
It looks like he wasn't hurt. Do you like conspiracy theories? I don't like them because of where it's gone with culture. But yeah, okay, maybe he's just chilling.
Like just getting ready for September, October.
Just like saving himself.
He looks like he is. Again, to your point, it almost looks like he took a vacation and now he's refreshed and he's ready to rock and roll, and he is rocking and rolling, man. 15 Ks over his last 2 starts, and the control is on point, the velocity is there, everything is on point for Blake Snell. And I know there's some recency bias here, but again,
he looks good, dude.
He looks so good.
It's recency truth.
On this Avengers pitching staff, I kind of balk at the idea that Snell is your 1A, but he's playing like the 1A over Skubal.
Let me ask you this, because Doug sort of hems and haws, but then he goes a certain order. How would you rank? You're able to start one guy of a Game 7 of an NLCS or a World Series Game 7. What's your pecking order? Your Dodgers Avengers power rankings?
I think when the trade first got made, I was saying, okay, Skubal, Yoshi, and then Snell. But I'm not sure I'm there now.
I don't want to do revisionistic history, which I've been accused of doing by my best friend until he didn't call me last night, Doug McCain. But I'm pretty sure I went Yoshi 1, Snell 2,
Skubal 3.
I went Ohtani 3 and Skubal 4 because he hadn't proven it. This is even before.
Okay.
Where do you come down? Because I thought, you know what? Never mind.
Big game experience matters.
I was going to ask you a question.
Okay.
You know what, though?
No, it's what is it going to the Co-Zone?
Co-Zone, baby.
Oh.
Co-Zone.
It's going to the KZ?
At 4:30, dog.
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
All right.
Okay, that's the good stuff.
Man, want
more good stuff?
Yeah. Give me more good stuff. But real quick, though, man, I'm so torn, and maybe it's such a great problem to have, but it truly is the Avengers pitching staff, though.
It's remarkable.
You're talking about Game 7. I'm not sure who I want up there, but golly, man, it's a great problem to have.
If your fourth answer if you power rank starting pitchers on an actual rotation in the real world, and there's a reasonable answer that your fourth your number 4 in the power rankings is Shohei Ohtani if he's healthy, or Tarek Skubal, or Glasnow, even if he's back, or Snell, or Yoshi. It's insane. This is. I'm going to take us off topic, and then I'm going to go to the negative stuff.
Okay.
But I love baseball history talk. I think at modern era, 1969 or later, mound lowered. The only comparable starting rotation at the level that the Dodgers rotation is currently at is the Braves rotation in the 90s. And I think they've already won 2 World Series, but obviously you've added Skubal. It's a different deal.
Yeah.
I'm not sure this isn't better. And I personally hold...
Well, you're 4 pitchers in.
Greg Maddux is, I think, the best pitcher I've ever watched with my own eyes. I would rank him ahead of even Kershaw. Sorry, Dodgers fans. But it's the same level.
Yep.
Glavine, Smoltz, and they had Avery. I can never remember the guy's first name. They had the big lefty.
Steve?
I think it was it Steve?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I only remember the top 3 guys.
I think this pitching staff is better.
I think
you're so deep.
I think if you go 4 for 4, I think you've got a great argument.
It is a remarkable testament to how this organization with money and with know-how and with building the right culture and guys want to stay have built a starting rotation. Too bad the 2 guys I brought in this year are absolute garbage. Edwin Diaz, garbage. Kyle Tucker, garbage. We're going to play this later too, but but we're going to play you a clip of Kyle Tucker. I won't even say playing defense. It's attempting to play defense. And this clip could be any day in the last 4 weeks. You could just replay something that's happened. But here is actually what went down yesterday against the Rockies.
Popped in the air. Shallow right. Freeman running back. Tucker coming in. It's Tucker's ball. Oh, and he drops it. Oh, no.
I throw the word bum around a lot. And when I was filling in for Jay Moore, who is now somehow Jeannie Buss's husband, and we'll talk about that family drama later. Jay told me to trademark bum, and I tried to explain I don't think I can trademark the word bum. Kyle Tucker's playing like a bum, dude.
Yeah.
He's playing like a bum. Here are some, you want some fun stats?
Okay.
So as you know, Kyle Tucker yesterday was 0 for 5. He grounded out meekly to a right fielder who was pitching because it was a huge lead for the Dodgers over the course of that game. He is hitting .230 for the year. His OPS for the year is down to .692. Over Kyle Tucker's last 7 games, he is 0 for 25 with 2 dropped fly balls. Over that same stretch, Edwin Diaz has a 15.88 earned run average.
Perfect.
His whip is 3.18. Those guys are combining to make $83 million this year. And Diaz yesterday entered in the 9th with the team up 11-2. Not a high leverage situation.
No.
Not a pressure situation. 3 runs, 4 hits. The guy has been absolutely brutal. His earned run average this season is 11.85. These guys are a nightmare. And even in the win, it felt gross to watch that game.
What's crazy is that in a blowout win, Bill, the only 2 guys who stunk up the joint were these 2 guys.
Everyone else played well.
How crazy is that? Crazy blowout win. It was a great return for a lot of these guys back to normal. Again, we got Freddie Freeman hitting back-to-back doubles to open up that game. He's just been a singles machine, so to see him get some extra base hits was nice. Yeah, 2 home runs from Ohtani. Man. Again, it felt like a return to normal. It was the exact kind of game script, Bill, that I was calling for yesterday. Hey, listen, if the Dodgers are going to win, have them win in dominant fashion, not one of these yo-yo roller coaster games.
You did call that.
And this is exactly the kind of game script that we wanted yesterday, and we got it. Except for the fact that the 2 guys who have been stinking up the joint continue to stink up the joint. So I found that to be really funny in a dark humor way.
I'm going to go back to something that really frustrated me a week ago. 8 days ago, Kyle Tucker came off a pretty good stretch, and they sat him for a planned day off.
Yeah.
And he just went cold. And at this point, you tell me you think, this isn't mechanics. We've talked about the fact that his home and his road splits are totally opposite. And I know he's on the road yesterday. Kyle he's broken, and I'm not sure. He might be Humpty Dumpty broken.
So I wanted to come onto the show and say it's over for Kyle Tucker.
Oh, wow.
Because I think it's more fun to say.
That's the oh-no zone.
Yeah, it's over. It's over for Kyle Tucker. I mean, and again, it just sounds more dramatic. It makes for better radio, that kind of stuff. But man, it wasn't that long ago against Boston, Chicago, and Arizona. It's not that long ago. Again, in those 3 series, Kyle Tucker hit .357. He had 2 home runs, which is a 36 home run pace, and he had a 108 OPS. That's the player that the Dodgers were hoping to pay $60 million to.
How many games was that?
That was 9 games.
I love the 9-game, 36 home run pace sample size. I like it.
Just to kind of give people an idea of what that looks like. You know what I'm saying?
It's the Mark Twain lies, damn lies, and statistics, but it's real.
Sure.
No, I love it.
Just to kind of
he was good.
No, he was good. And by the way,
9 games, okay.
It was at home versus Boston. That's important.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
It's on the road against Chicago and on the road against Arizona. But again,
Chicago was playing really well at the time.
Really well.
Yep.
So, again, it's more fun and more dramatic to say it's over for Kyle Tucker. And again, I really wanted to come on the show and say that. But when you actually start thinking about the timeline of everything, it's not as if Boston, Chicago, Arizona was a month ago. It's just a couple of weeks ago.
This is why I think he might be broken, because if he were in a slump, if it were mechanical, if there was an adjustment that they could make, if he was dealing with a hammy that he's not talking about or whatever, this guy looks, and I know I'm not supposed to do armchair psychologist, he looks miserable. Do you see the shot? He's sitting in the dugout by himself.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't want to be here. I think that the way back for him this year is a remarkable series and a remarkable moment, and I think those have probably passed in the regular season outside of maybe San Diego at the end of the year. Last or second last series of the year is as Peyton Lodge, who's filling in for Bursch, pointed out yesterday, or maybe in the playoffs. But my confidence level he can do that is so low because I don't even think he believes he can do it.
I mean, again, it's not, and to your point, Bill, it's not just at the dish, right? Like, Peyton just played that sound of him trying to catch a fly ball, and those mistakes have become just, again, commonplace seemingly for Kyle Tucker over these last few weeks. As a matter of fact, we're talking about a guy in Kyle Tucker that won the Gold Glove in 2022.
The guy can play ball,
right? He won a freaking Gold Glove in 2022.
Dude,
and yet, when you look,
I could catch that. I mean,
no, it was bad.
What did Earl Hershiser say 2 days ago? 999 out of 1,000 times.
Correct. And somehow it wasn't an error, but okay. That being said, you look
at Mercy.
Yeah, it was a Mercy.
Home cooking, baby.
But some of the fielding stats that I've seen here, man, like he's got a -6 in fielding run value. That's a stat that measures a player's total defensive performance. And again, it's one of the worst. It is one of the worst among all outfielders. He ranks 116th. Out of 120 outfielders in this metric, man. He is truly one of the worst defensive outfielders in Major League Baseball this year. And we're talking about a guy that very recently won a Gold Glove.
Maybe we can get Sammy or Peyton to throw up a poll, in the old chat. Do you think Kyle Tucker can salvage this season? And by that, just find a way to perform at a reasonable Kyle Tucker level between now and the end of the year, or even the postseason. I have a question for you. So you remember, this is a weird thing. I'm superstitious to a degree.
Okay.
I don't like bringing up guys that have the yips because I don't know. I just don't like the sort of the energy of it. But you remember Chuck Knobloch couldn't throw to first, and various guys have had yips. In my recollection of this, it's always been guys defensively who suddenly just, for whatever reason, can't throw from second to first, or can't throw, whatever the sort of catchers have had it rarely.
Yeah.
Is Kyle Tucker just so bad that he's the first player demonstrably that has had the hitting yips? Because now it's obviously impacting fielding, but I think he's so lost that we're talking about something that's Chuck Knobloch-esque, only it's harder to sort of make fun of or look at, because a guy striking out is normal. A second baseman who can't throw to first base is not normal.
No, yeah, you're right. And by the way, don't you feel like it's a downward spiral where the hitting is impacting the fielding and the fielding is impacting the hitting?
He shouldn't be behind the wheel of a car.
Yes.
I don't want him driving a car. Get an Uber if you can get into the Uber products. Every part of his life.
No,
he shouldn't cook dinner.
He
hurt himself.
I feel bad. I do feel bad for him. And like I said, it feels like this downward death spiral of Kyle Tucker, which makes me think about, by the way, can we revisit the Josue DePaula thing? If Josue is a mess in the outfield, is he more of a mess than Kyle Tucker right now?
At this point, I'd even let DePaula pitch for Diaz. let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this dark question of darkness and horror. It's D-Mac and Reiter with James Coe on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA Sports. And by the way, if you have an answer to can Kyle Tucker figure it out at all this year, 855-97 LA Fan. Or if you have a question or an answer to the question I'm about to ask James Coe, 855-97 LA fan.
Okay.
Who is more problematic for the Dodgers' hopes based on current form, a soccer term, Kyle Tucker or Edwin Diaz?
Oh, Edwin Diaz.
Yeah. All right, so here's what I'll say.
Okay.
There have been years where Friedman and the Dodgers have executed a non-closer bullpen and managed it efficiently and had some success.
I think for me it's Edwin Diaz, mostly because will they make the tough decision to take him out of games? Because they've got a guy in Tanner Scott that can close and has a bunch of saves, and I mean,
electric arm,
and he's really bounced back.
Yep.
Look, he's got some blown saves again this year, which is problematic, but he has bounced back to a large degree from last year's debacle, right, where he had 10 blown saves. So if we're talking about Tanner Scott filling into that ninth inning role, okay, what are we doing with Edwin Diaz? Because if you don't trust him in the ninth, Bill, you don't trust him in the eighth. If you don't trust him in the eighth, you don't trust him in the seventh. You know what I mean?
The thing that really sort of shakes me to my core about what we saw yesterday is that Edwin Diaz and Kyle Tucker were both lost as major league players in a game in which the Dodgers entered the ninth up 11-2 against a bad baseball team. There was no worry about losing that game.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
There was no scenario where Edwin Diaz or Kyle Tucker it was literally impossible for them to cost their team the game. The way that hasn't been true with some of their poor performances, obviously Diaz's blown saves.
Yeah.
And for that not to be enough of a calming presence of just like, okay, I don't have my best stuff, but I can relax, I can chill.
Yep.
We've got a 1,000,000-run lead.
Right.
That tells you that their difficulties, the distance between where they are now and getting even to safe harbor is so far. I worry either of them are going to be able to do it this year.
I want to give Edwin Diaz a little bit of a leash, a little bit of grace, a little bit of leeway, only in that he has missed so much time.
It's fair.
Coming off of a major elbow injury, right? So I want to give him a little bit of time to get his timing and his mechanics back, but still, it has been so bad.
That's a great point.
It's hard to give him that grace, but golly, I at least want to give him a couple more weeks before we just pull the plug on the whole Edwin Diaz experiment.
Do you want to see the definition of hypocrisy in motion here on 97.1 The Fan?
Okay.
I always give Doug a hard time, this will shock you, about many things, but including the clock, because he blows the clock. We're going to blow through the clock here because we have a call. We have a call. It is from Adam in New York. Right. Adam, for you, my friend, time doesn't exist. Thank you for listening. We appreciate you. You're on with James Coe and Bill Reiter.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Kyle Tucker is not going to figure it out because he is an absolute head case and he can't handle the bright lights of LA. If you look at his home splits versus his road splits, I am going to suggest something that I haven't seen anybody say yet. He should platoon with Call, but not left-handedness, right-handedness. He should play the road games. Call should play the home games.
I don't hate it, dude.
No, yeah, at this point.
Adam in New York has a suggestion, Los Angeles. The $60 million man. I paused it, man. I'm sorry. That was rude. I almost said something terrible. The $60 million man, Kyle Tucker, should he be a platoon player who only plays on the road? 855-97 LA Fan. We will give you our perspective. We will take your calls, and we will give you one of Peyton's stats of the year on how bad Diaz and Tucker are. It's connected. It's very good. All that next here on DMAC and Reiter. All right, welcome back into the show. James Coe filling in for Doug McCain. I'm Bill Reiter. This is D-Mac and Reiter presented by DTLA Law Group on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA sports. Accident or injury, text injury help to 40222. That is injury help to 40222. Do not text that line about helping Kyle Tucker. That's not how that works. Let's go to Century City.
Ooh.
Mark is hanging.
Hell yeah.
Mark, you're on D-Mac and Reiter and Co. What's up, buddy?
Hey, gentlemen, I'm back. So here's the thing. I've been a Dodger fan since '68. First game I ever went to was during the Drysdale streak and stuff. So I've actually seen a lot of stuff. Walter Alston, Tommy Lasorda, these guys, I saw them go through things with players just like what we're going through right now. This is nothing new to Dodger fans. Steve Sachs had the yips. He was on the bench for about a week. Then by the end of the year, he was back. And this is after he won Rookie of the Year. You know, he was a really good player for the Dodgers. So these things are not uncommon in Dodgerland and in baseball in general. Lasorda, what he would do is he would sit a guy for like 3 to 5 games. So maybe we don't see Edwin Diaz for a week. Maybe we see Kyle Tucker sit on the bench for 3 games or something like that till the end of this road trip or whatever it is, just to let him do a little mental reset. And I'm not one of those people who says, oh, it's all about the money and, you know, you're paying them this much and you got to put them on the field. I understand that. But the Dodgers are not lacking in money. What they are lacking in is a player right now who has the mental and emotional makeup get through the last part of the season. And they need to, and I know Dave Roberts is going to support these guys. And maybe Diaz, you know, I don't know, maybe there'll be a phantom IL. Who knows what's going to happen? But I have a feeling you're going to see at least Tucker performing in the postseason, and he'll be fine. Edwin Diaz has had these problems before with the Mets.
Yep.
When he first got there, the first 18 months or so, he was a disaster. He'll come around. These guys it's the back of their baseball cards, dude. That's what they're going to, you know. Now, you can go, okay, Kyle Tucker, you know, big city, bright lights, blah, blah, blah. Nah, he will come through at some point, and I think that Dave Roberts will stick with him, just like Lasorda stuck with his guys back in the day. And remember, Kenley Jansen had all kinds of problems. In fact, in 2019, I was at that playoff game against Washington when they lost. Kenley Jansen was warming up, and they brought in Kershaw, who gave up 2 home runs to basically lose that series. So it's like, you know, Dave Roberts has had a history of not using his clothes.
Mark, it's a fair point, and I love the history, and I love the call out of Century City. Thank you. I will just gently, maybe not even push back, James Coe, just add into the conversation. Baseball is one of the unique sports where players do have lost seasons for some reason. It happens. Sure. Guys just have. You can go through Hall of Fame careers even where they just have seasons that are inexplicable, that don't make sense for whatever they get wrong and they don't get right. Do I think Kyle Tucker can eventually be right? Yes. Do I think his career's over? No. Do I think there's a world where he doesn't get right this year? I do. I just do.
I kind of sort of push back at the idea, too, and this wasn't from the call, but from earlier, that maybe Kyle Tucker can't handle the bright lights. I don't know about that, man.
Can I introduce a word that has become divisive here at 97 on The Fan?
Okay.
Not every mercenary likes the way that feels. I don't think it's the bright lights, but I do wonder if maybe Kyle Tucker feels like a stranger in his own clubhouse.
I've made the commentary on my show that has
James
Kyle
Show 6 to 10.
Yeah, has Kyle Tucker ever told a joke?
I mean, based on
he's
what I've
ever told a joke in his life,
and based on what I've seen the last 2 weeks, I don't know that he could pull it off even if he tried.
You know,
even if someone wrote it for him.
He just looks so
dour.
Dour is the perfect word for it. You know, and I tell you what, in a 162 game stretch in that locker room, I don't know, man. Like, if you're not, you don't need to be the locker room guy, Bill, but certainly don't not be the locker room guy. You know what I mean?
I think fitting in's a real thing, and I don't want to quote D-Mac inaccurately with him gone, but he certainly brought up that when he was spending a lot of time at sort of Dodger Stadium before he got this job, that there was a sense of, at the time, Kyle Tucker still trying to fit in. And there were moments, you go back to sort of May, June, where Dave Roberts and some of the guys would talk about, he's going to fit in, we're not there yet.
Exactly.
That's gone away.
Right.
Not he got there, he figured it out. Not every colleague sort of gets along with the people that they're around. I will say something on, was it Mark in Century City? Yes, Mark is a really good point. Tommy Lasorda would do sort of today would be a drastic thing to sit these guys for 3 or 4 or 5 days. Mm-hmm. Love Dave Roberts. Dave Roberts, I think, has pulled the wrong levers. And I'm just going to keep harping on this. Kyle Tucker was in a good place, and then he wasn't allowed to bring any of that momentum into Dodger Stadium because from your sort of road stats you gave us, that's the wrong move. And then they so botched that, they sat him on Saturday because he wasn't comfortable at home. And so it's his job to be a grown-ass man and figure it out, but I'm not sure that they've done their job and put him in the right situations. They moved him out of the 2-hole. His spot in the lineup changes every day.
It's inconsistency. I think some of it's mental. And again, we saw that shot of him on the bench. Can I also say this, too? When you saw that shot of him, and that was the shot of the
alone,
game.
By himself.
By himself.
Banished,
but see, he was by himself, though. See, I thought that was powerful. And to me, I'm not saying he hasn't ingratiated himself with the locker room. I'm not saying that, but it was very telling that the dude went 0 for 5 in a game where everyone went off, and in a situation against Colorado. It's a bad team. You're in Colorado.
He faced a right fielder, James.
Exactly.
One of those bets.
And the fact that he had
me pitching to him.
No one around him in that moment, I don't know, man. I know it's just a snapshot, Bill.
I like that you're playing armchair psychologist.
I know it's just a snapshot, Bill. But man, it told me a lot, though.
It's the opposite of pandering here on D-Mac and Reiter and Co. I'm going to pull you in, bro, to all the fights. The new 97 on the Fan, the voice of LA sports.
Yeah.
To, I think, beautifully encapsulate the ugliness of the $83 million combo of the right fielder who can't hit and the closer who can't close. And again, Edwin Diaz, folks, if you missed this, entered the 9th yesterday, up 11-2, 3 runs, 4 hits. His earned run average is now almost 12. Here's a great stat that
Double P?
Peyton Lodge. My wife's like, what is she's like, what is double P? I'm like, it's producer Peyton. She's like, I don't get it. I don't get it either. But it's their thing.
It's our thing, dude.
It's double P. Here's double P stat.
All right.
Diaz gave up more hits last night than Kyle Tucker has in his last 10 games.
That's amazing.
4-3.
Good Lord.
That's a stat from hell, but it's magical and beautiful.
Dude, that's
hard to do.
Pretty bad. That is pretty bad. And I'll say this about Diaz, too. In August, he's got 7 appearances, 5.2 innings pitched, 15.88 ERA.
Over his last 7, yeah.
In his August appearances.
Last 7 straight, yep.
You've got 6 walks. You add in 2 more hit by pitch, so he's put on 8 guys.
Do you want his whip?
What's his whip?
I gave it to you earlier, but 3.18.
In August?
His whip. Yeah, which is the same as his last 7 starts. Yep. His last 7 appearances.
Yeah. It's
his
bad.
whip.
That's crazy.
I mean, for what they're paying him, his earned run average should be better than 3.18.
There you go, right? Yeah, exactly. Hitters are hitting 385 against him.
Yeah, that's
385.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe the solution is to let Kyle Tucker hit against him. Is there any way that they can one of them will get fixed? Can we do a little swap-a-roosies?
This is good.
D-Mac and Reiter and Co. here on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA Sports. Remember to drop your comments in the chat over on the stream on YouTube at The Fan LA, at The Fan LA. Sammy and Double P are going to work on it. I'm trying to do it. And Double P are going to grab the comments, and they're going to Double P now, and they're going to put them. They're going to put them in a file. We'll do the mailbag at 5:30. Up Double P. James Coe is here. 855-97 LA Fan. If you want to talk to him and to do you have confidence or the opposite on either Kyle Tucker or Edwin Diaz figuring it the hell out? We'll take your calls at 855-97 LA Fan. And James Coe has a theory, or at least an approach. I don't know if it's a theory. He has something to say on Andrew Friedman you don't want to miss as it relates to this mess. Next on D-Mac and Reiter and Co. All right, welcome back into the show. D-Mac and Reiter with James Cohen for D-Mac, presented by DTLA Law Group on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA sports. Accident or injury, visit calldowntown.com. That is calldowntown.com. We've got several of you on the line. We're going to get to these phone calls right now at 855-97-LA-FAN. If you want to join the conversation, 855-97-LA-FAN. But Jimmy and Jordan, real quick, we have some breaking news. Many of the Dodgers reporters are reporting, including Katie Wu, friend of the show from The Athletic, that Edwin Diaz is going on the IL 15-day. And I don't know.
Wow.
Do you want to use the term you just used or you want me to use it?
Yeah, I think it's a phantom IL move.
Me too, dude.
I don't know. Dude, look, man, the velocity was still there. I know the control has been all over the place. But
it's totally a control issue.
Listen, the guy's still averaging. Look, he's got a 12.5 K per 9 ratio. So the stuff is still there.
I'm here
it's
for
just
it.
he can't do it consistently. I don't know. All of a sudden, you're telling me because he's got a 16 ERA over his last 7 appearances. All of a sudden, he's going on the IL.
I like it.
I don't know,
Let's get
man.
Kyle Tucker and injury.
I don't know. It just seems like
can
a
you
phantom
put somebody
IL
on
move.
the IL for injuring their feelings?
Maybe.
Is that a credible?
Maybe.
Let's take some phone calls here.
All right, let's do it.
855-97 LA Fan. James Cohen for D-Mac. I'm Bill Reiter. It's D-Mac and Reiter and Co. Jimmy in Sacktown. What is up, pal? Thank you for listening up north. You're on D-Mac and Reiter with James Co. filling in.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, brother?
I don't have so much as a question as I do a remark. Is there any way we can get rid of the number 23 jersey as a whole? Like, take the thing off and just leave it in Colorado, man. I mean, that thing needs to be talked about as if it's the plague. I mean, it's so bad. I miss Michael Conforto right now.
That is... You basically just swore in Dodgers language, in the love language of Dodgers fans, you just said an F-bomb.
Okay.
Basically. I mean, the thing about Kyle Tucker, and Jordan, give us 30 seconds. We're going to get right to you at 855-97-LA-FAN. And you tell me, James, if you think this is wrong. I think it's not just that he's playing poorly and he's playing like garbage. I think it's that he doesn't look like he cares. I'm not saying he doesn't care, but he doesn't look like he has a passion for whatever he needs to be doing.
I mean, that was part of his scouting report, was that people truly, honestly questioned whether or not he loved the game of baseball. And Bill, whether it's fair or not, it was a question. And I know that chorus has gotten so loud that he's actually had to address his. Other Major League Baseball players have had to address his passion for the game.
If you went to your in-laws and you had to address that I do in fact love your daughter.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like, hey, everybody, is this on? I just want to, the love is real. I know you don't think I do. Like, that's not a good sign. You shouldn't have to show that you love something by saying it over and over again.
As somebody who has problems expressing my own feelings, I understand.
Oh, do you want to practice? I love you, man.
Don't do that to me, bro.
James, I love you, man.
Hey, listen, this is not a Goodwill Hunting scene, okay? So just chill. Okay, chill. Okay. But
You're going to cry?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
My tear ducts have been seared shut, so that's part of the problem.
Let me write this for the co-zone. Work on... I'm not kidding.
Emotions. Okay.
Showing emotions.
So, look, I would say...
Jordan, we're coming.
I would say I want to give him some... I don't know, some consideration in regards to that. Maybe he's just not an outwardly emotional guy. Clearly he's not, right? But still, though, the fact that it is a question is I think, important.
Give me some mic. I love you, man. D-Mac and Reiter and Co. That was uncomfortable. Jordan and Encino.
Don't ever do that again.
I'm doing it in 30 minutes. Jordan and Encino, you're on D-Mac and Reiter. What's up, dude?
Listen, man, speaking of crying, I don't know if you guys saw the video last night of Kyle Tucker actually crying in the dugout. I mean, did you see that?
I did. I don't know if he was crying so much as wiping sweat away from his eyes, but he might have been.
He
crying.
might have been, dude.
He might have been.
I did see
you guys sweat from the eyes?
That's what I call tears.
James does, apparently. James has issues, bro.
That's what I call crying. Is sweating from your eyes,
bro.
Hey, you know what's really funny? That has been a running joke, actually, on my various podcasts, is that I sweat from the eyes. I don't cry. I sweat from the eyes, bro. You know? That's the manly thing.
Oh, my God. I mean, look, dude, Diaz, you have to be able to throw your secondary pitches for strikes, obviously, right? I mean, it doesn't matter how fast you throw the fastball. I mean, we've seen that with Enriquez. You know, he throws the 103, but if you can't land the slider, they're just sitting waiting for the fastball. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. I mean, it's simple. I think his problem, he's not injured. He's injured from the neck up, guys. The guy he's just not bright. Also, listen, it's kind of off subject. Like, it's actually the Dodgers and Lakers are married right now because of Mark Walter.
Yeah.
I want to thank. Nobody talks about this, but let's thank Mark Walter for the 2 championships he got us. You know what I mean? Let's first do that. Or 3 championships. Excuse me, 3 World Series for the Dodgers because I count 2020. This whole Lakers thing is so crazy. It's such a I don't even want to bring it up. I'll stay with the Dodgers, but man, you've got to be able to throw your secondary pitches, man. Major league hitters could sniff that out.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen it numerous times. And like I said, I've brought this up before, man. My Mets fans' friends are still laughing at me, man. And I cannot believe we gave this guy I can't believe we gave this guy $69 million, man.
I know.
It's okay. All right. Sorry, guys.
now you're sweating from your eyeballs, Jordan.
Dude. Oh, and there's news about Kyle Tucker. It just came out on Twitter right now. I think he's batting 9th tonight.
Hey, there it is.
I think he's in the lineup and he's batting 9th. I hope this wakes him up. And I like what the other caller said. 23 stopped at Eric Karros. Actually, I'm sorry, at Adrian Gonzalez.
Yeah.
No 23 the Dodgers have ever had has been good.
He's hitting 7 tonight.
Gonzalez.
He's hitting 7.
He's hitting 7.
Lineup just
okay,
dropped.
Whatever.
But he should be hitting 10th.
He should be hitting 10th.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, my God.
All right, Jordan.
All right, guys.
Go sweat from your eyeballs.
I'll call in soon.
All right, brother.
Love the show.
No, you're the best, dude. Thanks for listening. All right, so we've got 3 things we have to fix. We have to fix Kyle Tucker's baseball prowess.
Yeah.
Edwin Diaz's ability to sort of pitch, and your need of channel emotion. So I don't know what order. We're gonna do these.
Well,
in.
my wife said. I know what my wife would say.
Talk to me.
Yeah, she would say, "Get your emotional, quotient up, kid." That's
their.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Get your EQ up.
It's great for being cutthroat, like Jordan, who just called. By the way, that was a really smart, really lucid,
that was good.
Really well-constructed sports talk radio call, and he called Kyle Tucker stupid, just like as an aside. Okay, that was the aside. Yeah, he's dumb.
Okay, well, first of all, listen, a couple things here though. Okay, because I had to look this up. I'm like, wait, because didn't Adrian Gonzalez wear the 20? He mentioned Adrian Gonzalez, but again, Eric Karros wore the 23. Kirk Gibson wore the 23. I mean, if we want to retire the 23 just for Kirk Gibson.
Who are the last 3 or 4 23s?
It's really bad.
Yeah,
it's Michael Conforto.
Yeah, Conforto.
Jason Hayward on the end of his career.
Oh, I forgot about that dude existing.
Steven Souza.
I remember him.
And then Adrian Gonzalez.
Okay. I mean, Agon was a good player.
Yeah.
But I hear what he's saying. That's the problem. 855-97 LA fan. We are going to rapid fire heroes. We're not even going to get into it. We're just going to rapid fire and go back to Dodgers here.
Right, perfect.
I'm going to go Blake Snell.
Okay.
I'm going to go Shohei with the 2 homers. I'm going to go Freddie for actually getting some hits in the 2-hole.
Okay. I like it. Happy birthday to Edward Norton. Potential hero of the day. One of my favorite actors.
One of my good friend's cousin.
No way.
Yeah, one of my good friend's cousin.
Bro, Fight Club, American History
Parker's
X.
cousin.
Primal Fear with Richard Gere. Yeah. Rounders.
He's got a new movie out that looks awesome. It's like the Invitation. I'm a trailer guy.
Okay.
All right, Edwin Norton's a good one.
Hero of the Day nominee, the cameraman who got us the Kyle Tucker shot. Because that shot is everywhere right now.
That's a good one.
It's a beautiful shot, very emotional, and I just thought encapsulated everything about yesterday's game and Kyle Tucker. Finally, PCA.
Okay.
Pete Crow Armstrong, an all-timer of a quote in last night's game against the White Sox, where a massive brawl broke out in the stands. Yeah. Listen to PCA post-game here. We got this one? I think we're almost there. Oh, okay. Well, we'll get it.
I'm going to add another one.
Okay, hit me.
Whatever injury took Edwin Diaz out. I am nominating. Oh yeah. Sorry.
This is one of the ghosts from
Triple P.
Yeah, Triple P now. Okay.
I don't know. I got to come up with a third P for that. Okay. I am nominating the phantom injury of Edwin Diaz.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, good.
Phantom injury, better sign than Phantom Menace.
Can we listen to this quote from Southern California product?
Live your dreams.
Yeah.
You were there. You felt it. Like, the fights in the stands were unfortunate and somewhat nauseating, but I mean that's you got people in the stands competing too, and
people in the fans
by
competing.
The way, product of Los Angeles.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
he is.
Harvard Westlake.
No,
but his dad hated the Dodgers.
Double P.
Double P's
very familiar with the.
You're a Harvard what?
No, Wolverine, Harvard Westlake Wolverine.
Got it.
Heck no. Are you kidding me?
No. But he's familiar with PCA's game.
Okay.
But yeah, no. What an all-timer quote, by the way. A huge fight breaks out where a 41-year-old is charged with battery and felony possession of cocaine.
Yeah.
And he calls competing in the stands.
I mean,
love
look,
it.
man. Look, PCA is that dude.
That's great. That is so great. I love it.
Has it.
Yeah, he
has.
Does. He's got the it
thing.
factor, dude.
Hit us up with your thoughts and your comments. We're going to continue to cull those from the chat over on the stream at the Fan LA, at the Fan LA. And those of you just joining, and when Diaz has been placed on the IL, we believe, James Coe believes, and I will he made that joke earlier, so good. Co-sign. It's a phantom. We think it might be a phantom IL.
Yeah. I think the Ghost and Pac-Man are more real.
I need Kyle Tucker to fall down and pretend he can't get back up.
Okay.
By the way, a little time away might be the right thing. And we just had a caller
100%.
before, the Lasorda thing that another caller gave us. I think it was Mark in Century City. It's a real. Sometimes a reset is what you need when you can't figure out any other way to get where you want to go. Here's where we are going. We'll keep talking Dodgers if you want to, but we want to get into the latest on Jeannie Buss and the Buss family, and Succession meets the Lakers and the Mark Walter disaster. Lakers fans, Dodgers fans, buckle up. We've got the latest, and it's ugly next here on DMAC and Reiter. All right, welcome back into the show. James Cohen for D-Mac and Reiter, presented by DTLA Law Group on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA sports. Accident or injury, text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. While I was reading that, did you just say let's go?
Let's go.
I think I said let's go.
Oh, let's go?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that would be pretty
It would
hot,
work,
actually.
right?
That would be pretty good, actually.
That would be Reiter than me. I got puns. What are you laughing at? Quadruple P?
What a callback.
Over there?
By the end, it's going to be...
Oh, that's coming.
By the end of the show, he'll be sextuple P.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have gone there, but I didn't know how to say sextuple.
Okay.
But you got me there.
Okay,
I'm learning. You're going to teach me how to say words. I'm going to teach you how to show emotion. It's going to be a partnership made in radio heaven, baby.
Great.
Phone number 855-97-LA fan. And those of you that want us to talk about the dire, and in the case of Kyle Tucker, also dour superstar would-be players of the Dodgers, Edwin Diaz and Tucker, we are going to do that in an hour. We're going to circle back to it. We've got you covered, Dodgers fans. But there is a sort of Jeannie Buss, Mark Walter, Buss family disaster that's out there. A little, I don't even know if it's breaking news, but a little news that came out before the show.
Okay.
The younger Buss brothers, Joey and Jesse, released a statement saying that the entire Buss family outside of Jeannie are unified. They're going to sell. Can I Yaron Weitzman's a friend of the show.
Okay.
He just wrote a book on the Lakers about LeBron's kind of last dance. Very well sourced within the organization. I'm going to read you his theory. You want his sort of his reported interpretation?
Absolutely.
Some of this echoes some of the things I speculated yesterday, but he's much more thorough. So Yaron Weitzman, in sort of trying to guess with an educated bent of a reporter's sort of eye at why the Buss family outside of Jeannie are selling their stake and how this happened. Okay, I'm just going to go through these notes really quickly. He points out that Jeannie didn't want Joey and Jesse to inherit the Lakers, but she wanted to stay in charge for years, he says, and this is true. The two older brothers, Johnny and Jim, wanted to sell. Jeannie never did. She wanted to hold on to the team, and Janie, the other sister, went along. Jesse and Joey, the two youngest, were always against selling because the trust was set up so that it would pass to them. They have basically like a last man standing clause in the trust,
which is insane.
Which is absolutely insane. And someone else pointed out, I think it was Joe Pompliano, who we quoted yesterday, excellent business person from Substack now, that one of the reasons that the family is intent on selling, one of the motivating factors for the other buses to sell, is that the last man standing clause means if you don't sell and you pass away, your children and the people you love cannot inherit the money.
That's nuts.
You lose the wealth.
That is nuts.
Dr. Buss wrote this trust in a way that he thought would preserve. It's the sort of law of unintended consequences. He goes on, this is Yaron Weitzman, saying that I think I said this yesterday and we talked about it, James, that Jeannie saw a chance to basically have her cake and eat it too. Selling to Walter meant the Lakers wouldn't pass to Joey and Jesse, who she did not love with the same sort of vigor reportedly out there as some of her other siblings, but she'd get to stay on as governor. Janie got on board, and Jeannie, as a swing vote, signed off too. The Lakers soon after, as we know, fired Joey, Jesse, and Janie. Only Jeannie was the bus that was left over. The problem is that Jeannie bet on the wrong horse, as he points out. We all know Walter needs cash. We'll get into the reasons why and some of the reporting from the Journal a little bit.
Right.
And blew up her plan, and the other siblings, all fired by Jeannie at some point over the course of this sort of Machiavellian succession, Game of Thrones meets sports reality for LA's most important team. They all realize they can cash in on the new valuation and get some revenge and execute the tag-along provision. One important note in the reporting that's out there is that there's this odd language in the trust that's how Jeannie fended off Jim and Johnny back in 2017. This is the language, quote, "Trustees shall take whatever actions are reasonably available to them to have Jeannie M. Buss appointed as the new controlling owner of the Los Angeles Lakers, Inc., end quote." I'm not an attorney. You had your attorney hat on earlier.
Yeah.
I would imagine, since she already gave up her controlling stake of the Lakers, that clause, if that's what she is actually hanging her hat on to stop the 20% that remains from being sold, probably isn't going to work, right?
So my interpretation of what the Jeannie's lawyer put out, and again, this is just from the lawyer's point of view. Jeannie's lawyer says a 2017 court order mandates that all three have to agree to sell the remaining shares, right? And then he goes on to say that same court order mandates that Jeannie Buss must stay on as governor for her lifetime.
Okay.
Now, NBA ownership rules state that you must own at least 15% of a team to be a governor. So, again, if the court order, and again, this is based off of Jeannie's lawyer. I don't know if this is true.
Right.
This is
what
off of her lawyer.
Presenting in a public document.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So, what his interpretation is that the 2017 court order that the trustees all agreed. They agreed that Jeannie will stay on as governor for her lifetime. And for the only way for that to happen is that the Bus Trust must maintain 15% ownership in an NBA in the Lakers. So again, does that supersede what else is going on? Again, that's where the legal battle is going to happen.
It is going to be ugly. And something you noted yesterday, there's obviously a huge impact potentially, and I think you and I agree absolutely, on the actual product for the Lakers, and not just the obvious question of who's this Kushner dude as it relates to running a team. Dan Wojcicki at The Athletic had this today. According to a pair of league sources who spoke with condition of anonymity, blah, 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 that the Lakers team cannot complete the build-out of its basketball operations department until the ownership situation is resolved after laying out a vision.
Wow.
Wojcicki reports for a pair of assistant general managers with one focus on analytics and one focus on player scouting. The team is yet to make any inroads in pro scouting, with preseason games set to start in a little more than a month. Filling a staff and getting everyone accustomed to a system was already going to be difficult. Now it feels like a distant hope more than a reality, and I will add something you said yesterday. James Coe filling in for Doug here on DMAC and Reiter on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA Sports. There's a world where Jeannie and her siblings fighting slows down the ability for the Lakers to deal to close to Kushner, which will have an impact potentially on the Dodgers. We'll set that aside and get into a second.
Yeah.
But it also has an impact on the ability for these owners to decide who they want to hire and whether they want to fill out some of these GM positions. It's an incomplete front office and a catastrophic culture situation for what the Lakers are going to feel like internally.
Mark Walter, as I mentioned yesterday, sold the Lakers in the middle of the night. And we are sitting here on August 18th, and ownership has not been fully approved by the Board of Governors. We don't know who will actually be in charge of the Lakers as we sit here on August 18th. We are 2 months away from realistic basketball being played when we're talking about preseason basketball, Bill. And there's absolutely no chance in hell the Lakers are going to be able to fill out some of that front office stuff. So, yeah, man, there's going to be a huge trickle-down effect. How much will that impact a lineup that also, by the way, needs to gel and get together? And we're talking about player development. Player development has been so bad for the Lakers. Now, all of a sudden, you're saying they have to develop some of these guys, they're newer players, and integrate them together.
Culture matters, and I'm going to use the Clippers as an example. And I apologize to you, and I apologize to Quintuple P over there, who's wearing a Clippers shirt.
Yeah, he is.
By the way, I'm impressed that Peyton got in the building, because my understanding was if you wore Clippers gear, that your badge wouldn't work.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it was like a double security system, right? When Doc Rivers took over the Clippers back in the day, which I think predates your time with the Clippers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He and this is actually sort of kind, but it's kind by way of becoming sort of creating an incompetent culture. And this is sourced. I know this. I reported this back in the day.
No,
he didn't fire anyone in the front office at any level, but he also didn't want any of them to operate in his sphere. So he literally, as I understand it from sources, created a bubble, a physical bubble for his guys.
And a physical bubble for reals?
There was you couldn't get in. You had to there was a part of, well, I guess not a little
amazing.
You're like,
no, I hear what you. But he partitioned out his guys from their guys,
like a safe room.
Yeah.
And then all the other guys, all the other employees, and I know some of them very well, got collect their paychecks, didn't have to move their families, but just sat there and didn't do anything all day. And their work wasn't taken seriously. And it didn't matter. And you know what happened? They started getting pissed off and coming to people like me and complaining over and over. And that's how I found out that Chris Paul and DeAndre Jordan hated each other. And it created a toxic environment that people there will tell you led to some of the problems for the Clippers. My point is, I know it's not sexy. Culture matters, man.
Absolutely.
It's significant.
And it's top-down direction, right? Like the reason the Dodgers, and by the way, let me mention this too. The reason I think that fans are split right now on this whole Mark Walter situation is because it's two LA teams, right? Like if he had won championships with, let's say, I don't know, like the Cubs or something, and then tried to buy the Lakers, right? Like Laker fans and the entire city of LA would be in on Mark Walter bad. Like bad. But the fact that it's two LA teams and we're talking multiple championships here for the Dodgers, I think the fans are kind of like, okay, well, we like Mark Walter because of the Dodgers, but we hate Mark Walter because of the Lakers, ?
And here is how the contagion. So there's some news out there. I know this is kind of in the weeds, everybody, but if you're worried about whether this can impact the Dodgers, here's what the reporting suggests.
It absolutely can.
Yeah, I agree with you. But for people that don't know, I'm going to walk them through it here on DMAC and Reiter and Co, because James Cohen for DMAC today. So as we said yesterday, Mark Walter's exposure centers on roughly $21 billion in undisclosed related party loans. That number has gone from $1 billion to $16 billion to $21 billion over the course of the summer. There's a guy named Eric Jackson on Substack who does some deep dive financial analysis, has 300,000 X followers, very well respected. And you can go to his Substack. It's Eric Jackson. I tweeted it, I think, earlier at Sports Writer if you want to look at it, and the Fan LA put it out. But he basically gets into all the available information and the $20 billion in loans, and he writes that in effect, not in effect, that, and there's reporting from the Wall Street Journal that Walter has told the government. He has not been charged yet, by the way.
Right.
He's not been charged with
just under investigation.
He's under investigation.
He got his phone and his computer taken by the feds.
In Chicago, when a private plane landed there, and everyone on his plane also had their, according to the Journal today, had all of their electronics taken. So it was him and everybody that was with him. Eric Jackson writes, coming off this Wall Street Journal report and some of the information that's out there, that Mark Walter has 4 ways to pay back the loans of these insurers by December 31st, which according to the Journal, Mark Walter has said he will do by way of making things right. Number 1, sell the loans. But Jackson says nobody wants to buy paper that is under a grand jury subpoena.
Right.
Okay. Number 2, grow the balance sheet. The company would have to be 4 times bigger in
4X.
2 quarters.
4X.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
Not possible. Number 3.
Not going to happen.
Reinsure a block that hands over the good assets and leaves the loan so the ratio goes up.
Right.
As I understand it, not easy to do. And then here's the problem, everybody. Number 4, sell things and repay in cash.
Yep.
The Lakers covered about 1/3 of what he needs. Now, as the Wall Street Journal pointed out.
By the way, can I just say, my math ain't math in there. Like I've read that too, where like the $2.5 billion profit covers 1/3 of what needs to happen. Like
I'm not good enough at the math either.
I don't get it. Like he declared $1.5 billion. There's like a delta right now, just from what I have read, is that there's a delta of about $15 billion. Right. And so how does
I don't know.
I don't. The math ain't math for me. I know this is like advanced stuff.
No, I tried to know because I read his Substack. I read it. There's a part where he tries to explain it. I read it 4 times, and when I realized I'm not bright enough. Yeah. DMAC and Reiter and Co. here on the new 97 on the Fan. Now, the Wall Street Journal has some interesting reporting today. It kind of gets in the weeds, but it points out that he's got stakes in the LA Sparks. We've talked about Chelsea FC, which he has a stake, and there's rumors that he and Todd Bowley might be selling that. He has money in a Formula One racing team. This is Walter.
Yeah.
And a professional women's hockey league. Now, I don't know that getting out from under your professional women's hockey league is going to make you the money that you need, but there are, in theory, other places that he can go and other things that he can do. But the Journal writes, and it's very convoluted, but that in effect that tapping loans from his insurers had been a calling card for Walter throughout the years, and that when the deal went down in 2022 within the financial community, wealthy rivals who also were interested in maybe having the Dodgers didn't know anything about this guy and didn't understand how he was able to pay for the Dodgers. It doesn't mean that what they thought at the time is proof that today he didn't have the money and could be in trouble, but there's a lot of smoke out there that says that Walter may have to sell the Dodgers. We're not saying that. But if you get into the weeds, that is certainly one of the things that sort of is in the back of your brain.
If you're looking for a reason why this is problematic, like why can't he use one business's cash to fund another business's purchase or whatever, it's because he's borrowing money from like life insurance policies. That seems, and again, imagine if you bought a life insurance policy where, again, it's a life insurance policy. At some point, it will pay out. Right? Like that's the one thing about life insurance. Right. It's not like health insurance, it's not like car insurance. A life insurance policy will pay you out.
This
Unless
is not your ability for feelings or Tucker's ability to hit. It can,
right.
It's not
it's
zero.
happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
Unless that company goes broke. And so imagine if you bought this life insurance policy thinking, okay, we got this life insurance thing. And then you find out that the company that you're paying money to is making some risky sports investments. You're not going to feel too good about that, man.
No, man.
Right? So
on a moral level, which I know people aren't as concerned about listening to a sports talk radio station, they're worried about the Dodgers, and I get it. There are people out there who will need that money if their loved ones pass away.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And so when you find out that money that you're paying, that you're going, like, again, life insurance will pay out unless the company goes broke, you ain't feeling comfortable knowing that those premium dollars are going to the purchase of the Dodgers, for example. You know what I mean? Like, that's where it gets a little wonky.
So here again, it's hard to get our sort of arms around. My worry in reading all of this stuff, like the thing that popped into my brain, and then again, I realized I really couldn't explain, didn't know if this is accurate. My worry is that if some of the allegations are true and some of the business reporting that makes Mark Walter look shady, the allegations that would make him look shady are even remotely accurate, I worry that maybe he pulled off the ability to purchase the Dodgers and it worked, and then he extended himself to the Lakers before it all came crashing down. Yeah. We've seen Ponzi schemes before.
For sure.
It's happened.
And that's where it gets, again, it just gets morally questionable. Right. And by the way, there are laws to this, which is why he's trying to get out from this. Again, this is why he's getting investigated. Right. So yeah, man, I don't know. There's just a lot to get through in that.
Who would be the ideal owner for the Dodgers? I mean, let's just say that we get to a point.
Oh, man, we're going down this road.
I mean, and by the way, in fairness, some of the reporting out there suggests that Walter claims that everything's fine, that he's going to get it taken care of by December 31st. Right. That it's all going to be okay, that he hasn't been charged with wrongdoing criminally or civilly on any level, tax-wise, but I'm not sure what else you would say.
Look, I think he's trying to clearly fix a problem. He's trying to get he's trying to be compliant. I think that's the best word for it, right? Like he's trying to be compliant with federal rules and regulations.
The pushback I would give you, you're not saying otherwise, but if the allegations are true, trying to be compliant because you allegedly got caught, isn't much of a like way to go, pal moment. But you're right. Maybe it's a distinction without a difference. He's trying to get there.
He's trying to get there so that if this ends up being charged, then maybe that lowers whatever punishments come down or whatever it might be. I don't again. This is way above what we are used to talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the only reason we're discussing it in depth is because we want all of you listening here on DMAC and Reiter with James Coe filling in for Doug to just be aware that it is not an impossibility.
No, it's not.
That this can spread. That this is a contagion.
And when Stan Kasten comes out and says it will not impact the Dodgers, that's why I just roll my eyes. My eyes just roll into the back of my head. I'm like let's use our big boy brains for a second. Like it very easily could impact the Dodgers and what ends up happening on the field too. So it's like, yeah, man, like I said, I understand why Kasten is saying that kind of stuff, but to me,
well, he sounded. Yeah, we talked about this. He looked shook.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Can you? I mean, again, there's a world, I hope this is not the case, where Josh Kushner, the new owner of the Lakers, who's a great big black box question mark as an owner, is a better, more reliable owner than Mark Walter.
Scary.
4 or 5 months from now, that's a reality. I know. Potentially.
Yeah. Everything could collapse. It's like, that's what's crazy.
And the thing about the Walter situation that's really tricky is that obviously his ownership of the Lakers, which is going to go away, has undermined and undercut Jeannie Buss's plan. Her plan was predicated, and I like Jeannie, but it was predicated on doing what her siblings didn't want them to do and or betraying them, depending on your perspective. And so Walter pulling the plug because potentially he has also put the Buss family situation in jeopardy, which calls into question who the hell the governor is, which means even if Kushner buys this team, he doesn't know right now who the governor is going to be, and if he's going to actually adhere to the Jeannie agreement if she sticks around.
It's so intertwined, and it's all wrapped up into itself. It's all tangled up. And the one thing that I want to detangle, Bill, yesterday, and I want to reiterate today, is if the Jeannie Buss legal battle, the Buss family legal battle, spills into the actual sale of the Lakers, where it blocks the actual sale, which it absolutely could do.
Which is the money Walter needs.
Which is the money that Walter needs. And if he wants to get that done by year's end, and he needs the cash, and he clearly needs the cash, and he's not getting it from the Lakers sale, come on, use your big boy brain here. Trickle down.
Let me add
Who could that infect?
Let me add this to the conversation, James.
Yeah.
Part of the reason, I said this yesterday as speculation, and Yaron Weitzman said it today as sort of theory based on reporting, that the two younger brothers, Joey and Jesse, basically had the chance to get back at Jeannie for cutting them out.
Yep.
If Jeannie Buss is smart, and she is cutthroat in a good way, I respect. If Jeannie Buss knows she can't win this lawsuit, but feels like Walter betrayed her, she also has motivation, even if she can't stop the sale in 7 months, to make this process go longer just to punish Mark Walter, the guy who screwed her over and took away her dream.
Can I throw out one more conspiracy theory?
Yeah, I don't think that's a conspiracy theory.
I don't think it is.
Human nature possibility.
No. I agree with that 100%. I want to add a potential wrinkle here. This is a conspiracy theory. How about?
I love it.
How about if her legal battle pushes this thing out so far, and Mark Walter's like, all right, man, screw it. We can't make this work. And it impacts that bottom line so much that the NBA Board of Governors doesn't approve the sale. And as a result, that $12.5 billion is now off the table. The valuation then all of a sudden comes down because there's all this legal royal toil, right? And then if with a lower valuation of let's say it goes to $9.5 billion, right? Do the Buss siblings then want to sell at that lower valuation?
Also, would they then sue Jeannie for money lost?
You know what I mean?
It's going to get ugly, man.
Oh, man. There's a lot of different things that can happen. So, again, I just throw that out there because I like thinking far, far out in advance. But, yeah, a lot of different things can happen, man. This is crazy stuff.
It's so bad, and the Clippers could be an even more of a bleep show than the Lakers. Maybe. It's a little shot at the guys because they're Clippers guys. A Kawhi Leonard update. Not quite a co-zone. But we'll see if James, who loves the Clippers, can channel his emotion as we update on Kawhi next on D-Mac and Reiter. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Those of you on the chat, those of you on the stream on YouTube at the Fan LA who are asking, is that James Coe? Yes. It's a magical coming together of two shows. But don't worry, 1 hour from this moment, the crown jewel of your day and my day, the Coe Zone, is coming.
The Coe Zone.
Perfect.
It's a little preview.
Okay. All right.
You just heard the magic that is arriving.
Okay, beautiful. So, perfect. Look, DMAC has a very stout following.
He does.
So I'm sure my presence here is not welcome to those people. Who
they got used to me. They got used to me. So as DMAC did.
Hey, but listen, man, I'm just over here. We're just having a good conversation. Who cares? Let's go.
Are you all right? So Peyton's got. I'm sorry. Quadruple P guy over there has got a Clippers shirt on.
Yeah.
So I take it he's a Clippers fan.
Yes.
What is, just so I can properly navigate the emotional sort of.
Oh my God. Well, as you know, that I'm not equipped to handle emotional waters.
That's for the Coe Zone.
Okay.
We're bringing someone in.
What?
This is Dr. Judy.
No. Okay. Listen. No.
Are you?
All
what's your Clippers sort of connection?
What's my Clippers connection?
No, emotionally.
Oh, emotionally?
Rooting wise.
Nah.
You don't give a damn.
No.
Okay.
Not at all. 0%.
Here's what's going on, folks. We didn't hit this yesterday because so much was happening.
Yeah, I know. Craziness.
Here's, I guess, like the summary. Yesterday, a report came out from ESPN claiming that regarding the Clippers investigation, that in effect, let me start over. The NBA pushed back yesterday on an ESPN report on the Clippers and Kawhi Leonard salary cap circumvention investigation, in which they said that there were numerous and significant inaccuracies in the ESPN report. According to the ESPN report, they claim the league had found no evidence that Clippers owner Steve Ballmer had funneled money to Kawhi through team sponsors. This is the tree story that Pablo Torres won a Pulitzer Prize for. Also, it's been pointed out, I think The Athletic did this. They wrote, coincidentally, dripping with sarcasm, the Clippers then issued their own press release saying that making introductions between players and team partners is both an ordinary practice by NBA teams and a common request of players and representatives. So the Clippers basically said the thing that the ESPN report claimed is the focus is okay, even though the NBA came out and said slow down on the ESPN report as being something that you can rely on. Sure looks like the Clippers leaked to ESPN the news that they didn't do anything wrong, and then the NBA came out and said, not so fast.
Yeah, hold up.
What a mess.
Yeah, it's an absolute disaster, and it's a joke, to be honest with you. I don't know how stupid Adam Silver and Steve Ballmer think people are.
Very.
They must absolutely
very stupid.
They must think that we are the dumbest people on planet Earth. Where, again, there's been numerous reports that the league is in talks with Steve Ballmer about what punishments could possibly come down. And again, this is not, whenever you're talking about any kind of investigation, the investigator does not talk about the person who could get punished, about what punishments would be acceptable. That is... It is so ridiculous, and it makes Adam Silver and the NBA seem incredibly powerless. If the league does not come down on the Clippers, if the league does not come down on Steve Ballmer, and I know they won't.
I don't think they. Yeah,
I don't think they will either because they're scared of Steve Ballmer.
Yeah, because he's got so much money.
Right.
He's so powerful in those circles.
And again, if they don't do it though, this is going to open up an absolute Wild West of contracts in the NBA moving forward, where the richer owners will have an advantageous position where they can offer all kinds of under the table shady dealings. Because again, we're talking about no-show jobs here. I've talked about this on my own show, Bill, and it's just so dang annoying because all Kawhi had to do was show up to a couple of just random promo events. Just take a couple of photos. Put your name, image, and likeness on a random...
Plant a tree.
Plant a
Help
tree.
the environment.
One time.
Oxygen.
Can you show up one time and plant a dang tree and you get paid $20 million for it? Great. You show up to Daktronics. Daktronics reportedly reached out to the Clippers and to, Kawhi's team about, hey, man, can we just get this guy to show up for a couple of photos?
Here, the other thing that's great about this is that if the allegations are true, which I buy, certainly, they didn't even win. It didn't even work.
All right.
If you're going to cheat this blatantly, allegedly, at least succeed at it.
Yeah.
Like, you're incompetent at even, like, the sneaky stuff?
I mean, you're doing this for a guy who's doing load management at every turn. Like, what are we doing here?
I will say, I haven't seen this point made anywhere else. It does explain why he basically, Kawhi Leonard, only played when he wanted to, because the minute you make an alleged deal like this with someone, they own you.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
They own you.
Oh, yeah.
I always kind of wonder why they didn't at least a little more forcefully put their foot down and try to manage him a little bit to play. And it turns out it's because he operated, if these allegations are true, like what he was, the person who had them by the you-know-whats.
Yeah.
He did.
And to me, it's just, when you come out and say, and again, I know the league is pushing back on this, but ESPN reporting here that, again, that the league is going to announce that they didn't find any illegal dealings between the Clippers and Kawhi and his representatives, you are just taking the regular NBA fan for an absolute fool, right? Because
they don't care, man.
Yeah, I mean, and again, I think that's the part that probably I just get so PO'd about, is just, how dumb do you think we are? Don't lie to my face
I think you're very
about
stupid.
what is going on. It just is so obvious something happened, whether it is true cap circumvention or not. Something happened, and that's just part. Like I said, that's the part that just annoys the crap out of me.
We're gonna play a game.
Okay, let's go.
Play a surprise game.
Sure.
We're gonna rank 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 together.
Okay.
Who is having a worse week, stretch, more incompetent? Just who's the worst? Okay.
I like this.
We're gonna start with number
5.
All right, so I've got 5 choices for us. Okay.
All right.
I've got the Bus family drama. Okay. You can sort of.
Okay.
We got the Clippers.
Okay.
So that's Ballmer and Kawhi and the whole thing. Okay. I've got Edwin Diaz.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have Kyle Tucker.
Okay.
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 And I have Mark Walter.
Oh, this is good.
This is a 5, 4,
Yeah,
3, 2,
this is
1
good.
countdown of you suck in LA.
Yeah.
You are awful.
At 5, I think we're putting the Clippers.
Clippers, right?
Yeah, the Clippers are fine.
In part because even if they were somehow more incompetent or more problematic, which they're not, they don't matter to LA. Is that fair? You pushed back on that. You called in once to yell at us.
Yeah, I did.
I have a tape of it.
This was
the Clippers are everything.
The Clippers are everything.
They're my heart and soul. The only thing I show emotion to.
Wait, what?
They're my connection to my humanity.
No, absolutely. I just said that the Clippers.
love them.
I said the Clippers provided LA with a lot of moments.
How many Clippers tattoos do you have?
I have 0.
Okay,
Thank you
just
very
check- I was
much.
just checking.
I'm just saying,
Me too.
Lob City, baby. They provided some seriously cool moments to the
Did
city
they?
of Los Angeles. Yes. What are you talking about?
You're saying the exact same thing I'm saying the same way.
What?
You're making ludicrous statements about the Clippers. What, because Blake Griffin jumped over a Kia? I have to be like, that was a seminal moment?
How about
That
Blake
was about
Griffin
as-
jumping over multiple Memphis Grizzlies?
That was as meaningful as his stand-up act. Have you seen that thing?
Who said meaningful? I said moments.
I mean,
I said moments.
I tripped and fell on a sidewalk once. That was a moment. What does that matter? You know what I'm saying?
DeAndre Jordan.
I drank a glass
dunking
of water
over somebody.
20 minutes ago.
Oh,
Is that an LA moment? I know it's technically, it happened.
What?
It's
We're talking about iconic moments.
They're not iconic.
Wait, DeAndre Jordan, literally and doing the stank
Give
face.
me the first
the
two.
stank
Just
face
give me the
dunk.
first two
that
words.
means nothing?
Just give me the first 2 words.
That's iconic.
Just give me the first 2 words using that sentence. DeAndre and Jordan. You lost me there.
Oh, my Lord.
All right, Clippers at 5.
Oh, my God. Okay.
All right,
the hate is real. Okay.
Number 4.
I mean, you can't hate what you don't take seriously. the Clippers. All right, so we're counting down. You're awful in LA. So we've got the Clippers at 5.
Yeah, Clippers at 5.
For different reasons.
Okay.
Okay. Those moments were moments, though. I'll revisit that. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, we've got the
But
Bus
you
fa-
won't. Okay.
No, I'm going to revisit it.
No, you're not gonna
Hold
revisit
on.
it.
Where's the Cozone stuff? Where is the freaking
Okay,
Cozone notes?
Okay, what else we got? We got Mark
Oh.
Walter, Edwin Diaz, Kyle Tucker.
Clippers.
Okay.
All right. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Edwin
okay,
Diaz,
okay,
Kyle Tucker, Mark Walter.
And the Bus family drama.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4?
Yeah, number 4.
Where are we going? I think I'm leaning Mark
think
Walter here.
Oh, really? No, I think he's the worst.
Well,
No?
I'm saying
It's your world.
I'm putting him at 4
Okay.
with the possibility of him going to 1, though.
Oh, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But currently, as we sit here today,
He's having a moment.
yeah,
It's significant.
That's it's not a good moment.
But it could evolve.
Yes, it can absolutely right. But as we sit here today, number
Yeah.
4, I feel like
Okay.
that's good.
I guess, does he get a little bit of benefit of the doubt because he still owns a Dodgers team?
I think
that's
so.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Number 3.
Are the Clippers more impactful than the Dodgers? No, I'm sorry. Can I have that number again? I got sidetracked.
Impact. I said
I
meaningful
got
moment.
sidetracked.
Okay, oh my God. Okay. All right. What's going on here?
You feel misrepresented. Okay. Which is what I do. Can we get number 3 one more time? Quadruple P?
Number 3.
Okay, number 3. All right, where are we going here?
Yeah, Kyle Tucker, Edwin Diaz of the Buzz family. Just like hot mess countdown here.
Right, hot mess countdown. I will go. I'm going to go Edwin Diaz.
That's what I had for me.
Yeah, I'm going to go Edwin Diaz at 3. He's having it's really tough, but he's replaceable.
Yeah.
And now he's on IL, so now we don't have to think about him. He's at number 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Phantom injury.
I love
it. Yeah.
Number 2.
All right.
Number 2, I'm going to put Kyle Tucker.
Yep.
I'm putting Kyle Tucker there for number 2. Again, somebody that I think could be potentially replaceable. I like the caller that we got saying that we should just platoon him at home. Where Alex
also called him dumb.
I'm not going to go.
I'm not either, but I
I'm
made me
not
laugh.
That's a bridge that I'm not willing to cross. No, but at number 2,
That's a bridge I didn't know existed.
Correct. Yes.
Let
exactly.
alone had a choice to cross it.
So,
I might cross it someday. Still looks interesting over there.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Right.
It's got to be the Bus family drama, right? I mean, again, this could literally impact a lot of what is going on with one of the beloved franchises, not just in Los Angeles, but throughout the entire world. Bill, this is truly one of the brand names, one of the premier brand names in all of not just sports, but all of brands, which is why worldwide, which is why they sold for $12.5 billion.
Valuation is absolutely insane. That was a fun little exercise, and we got to give the Clippers a hard time. Which you and I are on a line down.
Okay, we
it's good.
We
Aye.
Okay, you must be speaking French because it's no we.
Those moments were magical, though. I'm not gonna lie. Remember that one time they were up 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals against the Rockets?
Oh no,
that was so cool.
Also 3-1 again, or he had a 26-point lead against Memphis Grizzlies and lost that game.
I will say this: if not for the Clippers, they couldn't have given me the stat that Doc Rivers has blown 3 of the 8 3-1 series leads in NBA playoff history.
There you go.
So that's
perfect.
That is, and they've given us moments. I just thought we were talking about good ones. And that's my bad.
Wow.
Because I didn't connect with you the way I needed to.
Wow. Okay.
I was looking for the emotion, and it didn't come, and then I got confused. And
right. Then the eyeball starts sweating.
It really did.
Yeah.
Let's compare 2 rookie quarterbacks. We consider the Raiders a local team.
Yes.
2 local rookie quarterbacks next here in the NFL Report on D-Mac and Reiter. Welcome back into the show, D-Mac and Reiter and Co. Because James Co. is in with Doug, presented by DTLA Law Group on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA sports. Accident or injury, visit calldowntown.com. Doug McCain has come up for air in Barcelona. I'm not entirely sure what he's saying to me in the text message.
Okay.
But as best I can interpret it, he went on a boat last night. He was cooked. He got back late. He wants to come on maybe Thursday, but he's going to a place called Sips that I recommended that is hard to get. It was the best bar in the world 2 years ago, which means it was actually the best bar in the world 3 years ago. If you go now, it's all turret. But he is not going to be sober. So maybe on Thursday we're going to get like a Doug times 12 from the other day. Yeah.
Drunk Mac?
Yeah.
I love it.
Drunk Mac.
Drunk Mac, let's go.
Five drinks, Doug. In the meantime, 10 times over P is going to give us a little NFL report.
It's time for the latest headlines on and off the gridiron. It's D-Mac and Reiter's NFL report.
What's up, Peyton?
What's up, guys?
I've never told you I know his dad.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Double P is in the building.
Go! Would that make him... it wouldn't work.
What?
I was going to say single P for Papa, but it just felt like a stretch.
Yeah, well, I went with double P because I didn't want to start calling him PP. That would be weird.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah.
The fact that it even crossed your mind. I mean,
It's a total different approach than I had.
Double P is in the building.
I would have leaned right into it.
Okay.
All right, guys. We start with Fernando Mendoza and Ty Simpson. Both showed a great performance in their preseason games last week. Mendoza 10 for 16 with 97 yards, a touchdown. Ty Simpson, who I actually saw at a bar once in Fort Worth, went 21 and 21 for 25. He had 190 yards, 2 touchdowns. My question for you guys is which rookie quarterback was more impressive in their debuts?
Yes.
For me, it was very easily Fernando Mendoza. I don't understand why everyone is going crazy on the whole Ty Simpson thing. The vast majority.
You hate Ty Simpson too?
I don't hate Ty Simpson. I'm just calling it the way I'm calling it, which is I'm calling it the way I see it, which is he hit a bunch of wide open checkdowns. His 2 touchdowns, one of them was in the fourth quarter against, future dentists and truck drivers. And his first one, it was a check down to a running back where the running back did all the work. I am so confused. Are we box score watching this? Like, Ty Simpson looked fine. He looked okay. I really do not understand why people are going crazy over the Ty Simpson performance.
Truck drivers and dentists, so they're going to have a range of careers when they're done.
And they
was a real.
And by the way, they do.
How do they have time to be a dentist if they're playing football?
That's what I was just thinking,
too. Listen, look, man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt.
You got to go to school.
Okay. Can I give him the benefit of the doubt?
I didn't think I would be a good truck driver.
Come on, man. Like, these are not full-time football players. I mean, let's be real.
I thought Mendoza made a couple really beautiful throws. There was one early on, like third. He threw to the right, like a 3rd and long. But Ty Simpson didn't look like a disaster, and I will say that the discourse in this city has largely been, or maybe I'm just shaped by my discourse with my partner normally, has largely been, worst decision, he sucks! That's what I'm like. So the fact that he actually looked like a quarterback to me meant, relative to expectations, I thought Ty Simpson had a very good day.
Bro.
Maybe that's what's happening.
Bro, that D-Mac impersonation was so good. What the hell?
I spent a lot of time around him.
Dude, what the hell? That was so good.
Spent a lot of time around
Wow.
D-Mac. By the way, D-Mac does an imitation of every person at this station, including you.
Wow.
And I have put on my calendar.
I need to hear it.
The day that he has agreed to do them.
I need to hear it.
He agreed, and then he pushed it back to September.
Okay.
September 10th.
Okay.
It says Doug Imitation.
Doug Imitation
is on there. And he does one of me that he's on the air that I hate how good it is.
It's so when he does Bill Reiter, I legitimately cannot hear the difference between the two of you.
It's frustrating because
it's so good.
I'm just so like, kid gloves with him. That's called a lie, folks. No, I have it coming. I have it all coming.
But yes, more impressed with Mendoza than Simpson.
Mendoza looked also different situation. Simpson's not going to play this. Shouldn't play this year. Things go to plan, and Mendoza should.
I mean, I totally agree. I think that Mendoza will play by week. I'm going to say by week 6. I think that's when we'll see Mendoza.
Ask. That's a prediction.
That's my prediction. Yeah.
Is Kurt? Hold on. Sorry.
Where are we going?
Nothing. It's for later.
Okay.
I got so many papers. Can't wait till later,
Simpson,
dude.
to your point, I don't think unless something catastrophically goes wrong, we're not going to see Simpson.
Simpson didn't throw a pass over 20 yards in the game, by the way.
And very few of his passes actually went past the line of scrimmage. So No, I wasn't. I do not understand why people were impressed by it. The box score makes it look great. That's fine, but we're not. It's the preseason.
One of my favorite
Don't box score
sayings
watch
from someone I really respect is box scores lie.
For sure.
You got
in week 1 preseason?
I mean, dude, it's
the worst.
Preseason also doesn't matter. But I know we're supposed to talk about it like, oh, it's so significant.
It's not significant at all.
It's not even remotely significant.
No.
Do you think Matt Stafford, health allowing, plays 2 more seasons?
Yes.
Yeah, I did too. So the Ty Simpson thing is a 3-year plan anyway.
That's why it's a terrible pick. What are we doing?
We did that in the Co-Zone yesterday.
What an absolutely horrific pick this is.
All right, moving on to Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald worked out for the Rams.
I can't tell if you're angry or you're trying to show emotion.
Neither one.
Okay.
I can't do it. I told you I can't do it.
We're going to work on it.
Okay.
Hey.
All right.
I love you, man.
All right. Don't you do that. Don't you dare.
All right, guys.
You won't even make eye contact.
No, absolutely. We're done with that. Yeah, we're done with that
Hey.
now. Okay.
Hey, look at me. Love you, man.
Let's try to get.
Don't do that.
Let's try to get two. Let's try to get 2 in.
Okay.
For this one.
Sure. Okay.
Nobody tells the Co-Zone what to do.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm ready.
AD Aaron Donald, he worked out for the Rams for a second time a few days ago. My question though, why are people even questioning him coming back? I mean, it's an obvious return, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's just waiting.
It's a done deal. Yeah. He's waiting for practices to be done. I said that he was going to return on the Monday after the final joint practice. I think that's when he'll return.
Oh, you did your prediction?
Yes.
I think mine
To
is
the
this
date.
week. Yeah, we did do this.
I think it was the 24th is when I predicted. So this will be next Monday.
I think my prediction was next week.
The final joint practice is this Friday, actually.
Yeah.
And then I'm predicting Monday morning, the following day, which is the 24th.
Okay. Love it.
Yeah. That's my prediction.
I'm here for it.
Do you know what your prediction was? Do you remember?
I'm looking for it. I
I
don't
think he's
remember.
searching.
Okay, as he's searching, keep going, Double P. Keep going.
All right, but yeah, Aaron Donald's wife though, Erica, she dropped a funny little meme there from Carmelo Anthony type of meme.
Yes.
Are you familiar with this Carmelo Anthony meme?
Yeah, like he gets the ball. He's at MSG.
Yeah.
He's sitting front row. He gets the ball and pretends like he's going to shoot.
Oh yeah.
And then
gets right
and then he just rolls it right back and sits back down.
So is she kind of pump faking us as fans? Is Aaron Donald's wife implying that AD is pump faking us?
I think she's joking with the world by pretending that's what she's pump faking on the pump fake.
Yeah.
I think that's
A lot of
the
pump
correct
fakes.
interpretation.
Yeah, it's a double negative positive.
Yeah, exactly. He's
like
coming
that.
back. It's over. Come on. You're not doing what he is doing unless you're coming back.
I love you, man.
Don't even. Why are you looking at me? You look into your camera. Okay,
Your
don't look
eyes
at
are my
me.
camera.
Okay, I'm looking here into my camera.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into my solo here. Don't look at me now. You're still looking at me.
Yeah. I don't like being told what to do.
All right.
You're gonna get the opposite outcome you're looking for. Best friend.
First of all, we are gonna get drinks.
I'm down.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's happening.
that's gonna-
That's
I wanna do
happening.
that.
That's happening. What, Thursday, Friday?
I can't. I'll do Thursday.
Okay, we're doing Thursday.
I am old enough
Okay.
to get drinks. Is that?
Are you though?
You can come with us.
Are you though? Double P?
I mean, I'm on your drive home.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
why it's happening.
I love you, man.
Oh my God. Why? Okay.
It makes you
All right.
so uncomfortable.
This is not good.
Do you want to try to get another one in there?
We can throw in
P squared.
Tyler Biodish, Biotish,
Yeah, Biotish.
carting
Yeah.
off
Oh, this is bad.
This is
today
tough,
from the
man.
Rams. Yeah, that's just gave him 3 years, and the Chargers just gave him 3 years and $30 million.
This is significant.
This is incredibly significant. First of all, it's one of the major center pickups in the NFL, and I contend that other than left tackle, center is the most important position on the offensive line, and I would say in a lot of places that center is more important than left tackle. And Biotish is good.
Yeah.
He is a good center. This was a gem of a pickup for the Chargers. And for an offensive line that was looking to get healthy, Bill, this is a huge loss.
This was a chance to prove you and DMAC wrong for the first time in your collective takes that maybe Mr. Herbert is not everything you guys thought he was, and now you're going to be able to hide behind the fact his offensive line is
not.
terrible.
I'm not going to.
The Co-Zone is coming up, including unlocking his emotions, but first,
Never
Kyle
gonna
Tucker
happen.
hate on DMAC and Reiter. All right, what's going on? Third hour. James Cohen for DMAC. I'm Bill Reiter. This is DMAC and Reiter and Co. Presented by DTLA Law Group on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA sports. Accident or injury, visit calldowntown.com. You can also text injury help to 40222. I have so many papers here, and I usually put them away, but I've written so many CoZone notes. I'm so excited to go into the freaking CoZone in 30 minutes.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, amazing.
What's happening here?
Oh,
dude?
get ready. Buckle up.
I'm ready.
Want to hear a new expression I made up?
Okay.
Buckle up.
Buckle up, buckle.
Wordsmith over here. Triple P's like, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
How long is
journalistic candor?
How long has Peyton Lodge been? Oh, you like that journalistic candor?
Oh, hell yeah! What are you talking about?
I was gonna bring some back, but you dropped the pickup ball on me, and I was like, whoa, checkmate. Wow,
I got you.
King's Gambit over here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
How long has Peyton Lodge been double P?
Ever since the show's not the show's inception. Ever since he became the producer of my show, which was about Double P. What was that? About a month ago?
Pretty quick.
Yeah. Well, I keep the anniversary, but I guess you don't.
Okay, my bad.
Wow.
Well,
it's because he can't show emotion.
yeah,
or
exactly.
feel other
exactly.
people's.
I can't do that.
There's a clinical term for that. I don't know.
I'm kidding, James. I really don't.
I have named all of my former producers, other than my current one, and my last producer. No, 2 producers ago.
Okay.
Nicknamed him Pretty Daddy.
Pretty Daddy.
He didn't love it, but he embraced it.
Did he though?
He did.
I'm really glad you didn't call me Pretty Daddy.
Yeah.
No, listen.
There's a whole story behind it.
Okay, I'm sure there is. As a matter of fact, I hope there is.
No,
if there's no story behind it, then we have to.
We'd be scared.
We have to have a conversation.
You know what's in that?
Did you call him Pretty Daddy as you were staring him in the eyes? Though, is that what?
Love you, man. For 2 years, yeah. Okay. Do you know in the context if would be an Ugly Daddy? Kyle Tucker. Yeah, he's been struggling, man.
It's so bad.
Struggling. So, as everybody knows, it has been an absolute disaster show for Kyle Tucker over his last 7 games. I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to say that with kindness. Over his last 7 games, he's over
don't
25.
do this. No, don't do this. Listen, you can have fun with it. And I've talked about this on my show a lot.
Tough.
Like, I
want to be kind.
Look, I hate going
nice.
into locker rooms post loss. Because they make you treat all the athletes like they're statesmen, like they're the Pope.
I agree.
It's so absurd, and then they have to do this whole pomp and circumstance of and like getting all serious with you.
I don't like the locker. By the way,
it is so lame. I hate it.
When you could do one-on-ones, and the NBA is like when. Here's when I was, when I was younger, and I was covering the sport. But when I could actually go up to guys and talk to them one-on-one, I was here
way
for it.
better, man.
I don't ask questions.
Scrums
I don't
are
ask questions at
terrible.
podiums and scrums because it's a whole weird sort of veil of
it's so fake.
It's totally fake.
It's so fake because they turn around and then they start acting like normal humans as soon as the scrum is 100%. Over.
And then I've got the people who ask the good questions, and there's 3 of those. And I just, thank you for asking. You're the beat. I never ask questions as a columnist if the beat writer has to go first.
Yeah.
And then you've got the Tim Reynolds of the world at the AP, and what's up, Tim? Blackman X, who ask questions to hear the sound of their own voice and get approval from their sources. And then you've got the people who don't know what they're doing and are like, I love it. You're gonna. Who was was it the Jags coach last year where they're like, remember the ladies you're gonna be amazing. I support you.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah. And that was a very controversial. Okay, we're moving on.
No, we can get it. All right. Yeah. So, at a post game yesterday with great journalists asking important questions.
Yes.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Okay.
So Teo, this is really good. This is before the game and sort of offense went off, but you can almost hear him talking to Kyle Tucker. I don't think he was talking to Kyle Tucker, but he certainly talked about the fact that this Dodgers team heading into that game yesterday in Denver had to find a way, especially with runners in scoring position, to start getting some runners across the plate.
Produced that we've been, a little struggling with the production, but there's something that you got space to work. We feel like we need to do a better job with guys in scoring position, specific. But at the same time, we know it's part of the game, but definitely we got to be better.
Let me ask you a question. I might be reaching here, James Coe, but you're the Dodgers.
Okay.
You've won 2 World Series. They bring in Kyle Tucker. They pay him $60 million. I don't think ball players count each other's money. I don't think they get in each other's wallets very often. But you start to absolutely need some run production. The team starts to struggle.
Yeah.
Over the course of the year, almost everybody offensively at some point has done their job, right? And
For sure.
yesterday's game, Andy Pa has had moments.
Yep.
Mookie had a good series against Kansas City. Do you think there's a world where these guys start to look at Kyle Tucker and think, at some point, bro, it's got to be you?
Don't you feel like, well, first of all, that it really depends. How much has he ingratiated himself with the team? And
Which we think not very much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This goes back to the whole chemistry thing where, listen, if you're not part of team culture, if you're not producing, it is human nature to do a little bit of pocket watching when that is happening. When that is going down, pocket watching is going to be a thing because that's just human nature. It's not hating. It's literally just this is how humans operate, man.
And if you like people, you give them more grace. And if
Correct.
you don't like or don't know or don't connect with people, it's harder to do that.
Especially if they're not doing the job that you are paying them for.
100%. And the thing about the Dodgers that I think is real and that I think people miss the mark on nationally, this like, it's so they spend money. They have massive expectations. Going back to that culture word, that most of those Dodgers players expect to win and expect to be great and expect guys to be a part of that. And if Kyle Tucker's not doing it, and this is speculation, but if it feels like he doesn't care, and it certainly does from where we're sitting,
right?
That's not an easy way to connect with your teammates
No.
or to win them over.
At some point, the winning will take care of everything, but even in the wins, and this is what happened yesterday, they won easily going away. Even then, the shot of the game was not of them winning.
No.
The shot of the game was Kyle Tucker with his eyeballs sweating.
Do you think he was crying?
I don't. I truly, honestly don't.
Do you
I
think
think
he
he was
feels
wiping
emotion?
away. Do I think he feels emotion? No.
About this Dodgers team?
About the Dodgers team? No. I think he feels emotion about his own performances. I mean, that's how a lot of ball players are.
And he's obviously in his head, right? He's obviously
Clearly,
struggling.
yes.
For those of you that missed it, yesterday, 9th inning, Edwin Diaz notwithstanding that brutal performance, the Dodgers were clearly going to win the game. Lazy pop fly
easy out
to right field.
Easy out.
The day after, 2 days after,
think 2
time
days.
comes together. 2 days after he missed a more difficult, but still you have to catch it.
Catchable
ball in right field. That one was at the, sort of near the wall. This went down.
Popped in the air. Shallow right. Freeman running back. Tucker coming in. It's Tucker's ball. Oh, and he drops it. Oh, no.
The oh no is
that gets me
it's
every
a dagger
time.
that isn't meant to be a dagger.
That gets me every time. As a matter, hey, Double P, clip that. I need that. Oh no.
No, I think
I love that.
We already have it clipped.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
can we hear it?
We have it clipped.
Oh, okay. Let me hear that.
Can I get the shorter version?
Let me just hear the. Oh no.
Oh no.
This is so good.
Can I?
What a drop.
Can I hear it one more time?
Oh no.
What a drop.
I gotta find a way to play that whenever Doug does something specific,
dude.
I don't know what
love
it is.
man. Maybe when he's caping up for Mookie, unnecessarily.
You and I have worked in television. You work in television. I have worked in television.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this applies to you. I'm very comfortable for whatever reason on camera. I'm very comfortable. I like the microphone. Like I don't whatever. It's just me being me. But I've had a couple TV tryouts. My first one where disaster hit and everyone was like, "What a loser!" And it was hard. It was the worst. I did the worst TV tryout in history at Fox Sports 1.
Did you?
Oh no! Like
really
sweating armpits and like Andy Roddick.
Wait,
down
I thought your show was on FS1.
Oh, I got hired, but I came back the next day and was like, well, all right, very quick stories. I got flown out to L.A. to do like a tryout for TV, and I'd done TV, but I'd never stood randomly. Like, you know how like everything is sort of reps in comfort?
Yeah.
And they put me to stand up, and they had Molly McGrath, it was Molly, who's a sweetheart, great talent at the other side, and she threw to me.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, it's raining 3-point shots or whatever. You know, like Razzatazz. Snap, crackle, pop! It was so bad, dude. And they're like, no, that's not all right, do it again. And Andy Roddick looks and Randy Moss and all the, and like there are very attractive people that happen to be in TV. It was just like, what is happening? So like on Try 6, a guy named Scott Ackerson, who's a pretty well-known TV person. I don't know, NFL, Monday Night Football, Sports Center or something. Yeah. He came down and just like started screaming at me with the F word, be your effing self, be effing Bill Reiter. I had gone into that green room to try out and everyone spoke to me. When I left, no one would talk to me.
Oh no!
Other than
you got Kyle Tucker.
Other than the other Manning brother, Cooper. He's like, "Hey man, it'll be better tomorrow." I'm like, "Thanks, dude."
You got Kyle Tucker.
I got
bro.
it. They had got me. They had gotten my wife and family and I a driver, and they put us up at the Ritz. I never stayed at the Ritz Carlton in Marina Del Rey.
Okay.
And I get in, and I call my wife, and I'm just like, yeah, it didn't go well. I'm moving here. Like, I want to live here, right? She's like, what happened? I'm like, I told her, and I got off the phone. There's this long silence, and the driver goes, welcome to L.A., bro, where dreams don't actually come true. That's called reality. But my point is that for like a good hour, I fell apart, like on camera. And I came back the next day and somehow got hired. They thought I was somebody. Actually, Bomani Jones canceled a thing, or else I wouldn't be talking to you.
Oh, good.
But I know what it's like a couple times for that panic to set in and to feel ostracized and to feel like a loser and to get in your own head. And that for me was 1 hour, and then I kind of shook it off and was like, well, whatever. I think that's where Kyle Tucker is, and for people that get into that sort of doom loop that have never been through it before, because I'd never been through it.
Okay,
I could see where that would be very hard to break out of.
For sure. But to your point, though, it's also easy to break out of if you find some random chemistry and you don't know where it's going to come from, where that inspiration is going to come from. But if you find it, you're like, oh, yeah, I'm just doing my thing, which is great. And he can find that, I think. But
why isn't somebody reaching out and making him come? Like, I don't know, but why isn't then somebody, a leader, just like, let's go get beers. Let's go do the Mark Ray Slump Buster. I don't know if he's married.
Have we thought maybe he's just not that likable?
That's the thing. Maybe so I don't want to disparage people too much, but I told you this off the air. I've said some of this on the air. A friend of mine, a buddy of mine, spent a lot of time in the Cubs clubhouse last year.
Yeah, and
his read, fair or not fair, is that Kyle Tucker doesn't like baseball, which people talked about, and that he wasn't even remotely likable. Like he just wasn't warm.
It's tough, man. And again, like I said, I think that shot from yesterday's game where he is in the dugout by himself, lonesome, where nobody is coming to him, that was extraordinarily telling for me. By the way, that's the shot of the game in a game where they won 11-5, dude.
I know, but and as a counter sort of like weight to like to your exactly great point, that's not always that way. Dalton Rushing, when he got sideways with Shohei Ohtani, and that game, the wheels kind of came off, and Rushing's like kind of a hothead and a young guy, and I like the emotion, but my take on that, whatever, was can't do that with Shohei Ohtani.
Can't do it.
People still went up and put their arms around him.
Oh, they went way out of their way. Way out of their way.
And so it isn't what you're describing, and I think it's such a great point, James Coe, what you're describing isn't the lack of something among Dodgers players not named Kyle Tucker. It is a reflection of something about Kyle Tucker.
Correct. And that's what I wonder. We're not there. We're not in the locker room, so we don't totally know. So it's total speculation. And if somebody disagrees, fair on them, man. Totally fair on them. This is just speculation on our part, but this is what we do for a living here, man. And when you just take a look at it, you and I have been around sports for a long time. We've seen a lot of athlete interactions, man. And that interaction yesterday, I thought was pretty darn telling.
I have known, I want to bring it up, but it'll feel like a shot at you, so I'm not going to. I have known some star players who were hated by their teammates, but they were the most important player and they performed at a high level, and so people made it work. It's like with anything else, right?
Totally.
I mean, talent's a commodity.
Totally. Kyle
Tucker isn't performing. And so if our theory about his likability is correct, I think it can have an impact on right? Like it isolates him even more. This guy might have just played so well his whole career. He could not connect with people maybe in a way that most people do.
You know what's crazy too is guys who can be MVP level players and they're not likable and people make it work. The instant they are not an MVP level player, it falls apart so fast.
They will come. What's crazy is he is an MVP level talent.
Could be.
He's had the
five-tool player for sure.
He's that talented of a player. Eric Karros also had an interesting perspective when Kyle Tucker faced the ferocious right fielder. Was it a right field? Some random Rocky had to come out and pitch because base of the game obviously gotten away. And Kyle Tucker meekly grounded out. And this Karros sort of perspective paints the picture of just how dire things are.
Position player pitching for Colorado, and Tucker grounds out. Now Tucker 0 for 5. You can't
you have to go extremes. I honestly think the best thing right now is a reset. I think you need a reset. I think you need to, go to Arizona and start working on some things, change some things, kind of
like out of the game situation.
Out of the game, this is just not. It's not ideal and it's not working. And I don't care. You've got to remove all of the hey, he was a free agent sign, hey, he's this, hey, he's that. What you have in front of you is you have a guy that is struggling, that is uber talented, and can be one of the best players in the game, but things have, it's not just at the plate, it's out in the field, it's everywhere. And look, I'd talk to him, I'd have that discussion and see if he's receptive to it.
That is
wow.
Because obviously, you can't option him. He's not going to Oklahoma City.
Yeah. Phantom IL.
Arizona.
Phantom IL.
I'm just going to chill. We're going to send you to another city. This would be if you got in a fight with your wife and she's like, the solution, I think, is for you to go live for a while in Albuquerque. And I'm going to see how things go. We're going to reset.
We're going to reset. You need to go on the Phantom IL.
Right. When you come back, I may be dating the neighbor.
Okay.
Perfect.
We'll see.
Got dark fast. Not you, me. That's a university room. Man, I think I saw some emotion. We found a way there.
What's going on?
I don't know. It's where
No,
there are no rails.
It's interesting because hey, listen, Justin Wroblewski was having a horrendous stretch of games. He goes on IL.
I would believe he was injured just based on his performance tanked.
Perhaps. I'll at least
conspiracy go.
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
The conspiracies are running strong.
I have the words.
Yes.
Okay.
Edwin Diaz has stunk up the joint. He goes on IL. Kyle Tucker has stunk up the joint. Does he go on IL?
I mean, sure, but Karros wants to send him to Arizona. Like, I want you to leave the state. I want you to go to a place we sort of own, but there's really not much going on there. Just
Hey man,
hang out. There's
I
a
know.
Courtyard Marriott.
I know that hindsight is 20/20.
Okay.
But the two big signings by Andrew Freeman,
yes,
to me, I think when I look back at it, you do question, okay, why was this much money thrown at these two players? I look at Kyle Tucker, and again, there were multiple reports that he doesn't love baseball. Okay, maybe we ignore those things. Maybe those are just, narratives that are not true. Okay, that's fine. But big year in 2023, right, where he hits 284. He's got a 369 on-base percentage, which is a career high for him. 29 home runs, 112 RBIs, again, career high. Then in 2024, he has a shin fracture. Right, only plays 78 games. He goes to Chicago, and his batting average, slugging, home run, RBI, all of those numbers, they all take a big dip there in Chicago. And so you could paint the picture, at least, where he had one of his best years in 2023. 2024, he's injured. 2025, his numbers are in decline. And this is the player that Andrew Freeman looked at and said, okay, let's give this guy $60 million per year. I know hindsight's 20/20, but I at least think there were breadcrumbs there to at least give you some red flags.
More than breadcrumbs. There were entire loaves of bread. And here's what I think it's arrogance, and I think it's understanding by Andrew Freeman. And Doug and I have had this talk. I think that if the Dodgers fail this year, it is on Andrew Freeman first and foremost on the blame pie, largely Freeman, who I think is amazing.
Yeah.
I think that Freeman understood accurately that this is a old baseball team.
Yeah.
And that oldest position group in the majors. And
Gotta
that
get younger.
was going to be an issue. And I think his arrogance kicked in. The Dodgers believe that they can take any player in baseball that they identify and that they can do with that player what other organizations can't. And the thing is, on the pitching side, they're large. Now, Edwin Diaz doesn't work, but they're largely correct, right? Friedman made his marks. In fact, at his introductory press conference 11, 12 years ago, one of the things that the Dodgers said about bringing him from Tampa Bay was his ability to identify random players in bullpens and put together bullpens. Eric Lauer is a perfect example. Right? There's some merit to the arrogance of the Dodgers. We're smarter than everyone. We're going to fix this guy. They thought they could do that with Tucker. They don't have the same track record with hitters, by the way, as they do pitchers. I'm with you, dude. I think that he saw the breadcrumbs and he saw opportunity rather than warning signs. And normally that works, but he let his ego get in the way.
But to sign him at that value, that's probably where it gets a little wonky, right? Like, again,
he's thinking MVP level player. He's thinking this is our new under 30 super bat. And whatever the issues were in Chicago, I'm Andrew Freeman. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm with you. No, I'm with you, dude. He did it, so it requires an explanation for why.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I'm just pointing this out because, again, Andrew Friedman is the best baseball guy in the sport, for sure, when you take a look at the composite of everything. But
Oh, you don't think
at
so?
At least these two signings, when you're talking about Kyle Tucker and Edwin Diaz, these were huge whiffs, and I think they could have been avoided if you, again, just kind of sort of take a look at where these two players were trending.
$83 million this season between them. In their last 7 games, Kyle Tucker is over 25 with 2 drop fly balls. Edwin Diaz, just in his last 7 appearances, has an ERA approaching 16.
Crazy.
And a whip at 3.18.
The last thing I'll say about Andrew Friedman and then some of the misses and the 2 huge misses he has with Kyle Tucker and Edwin Diaz, man, the Diaz signing especially caught me off guard, where you're giving this guy record reliever money and you're signing a 32-year-old reliever? You're signing a guy who has struggled every other year. He had 7 blown saves in 2024. He blew out his knee in 2023.
Yep.
He had 6 blown saves in 2021, 7 blown saves in 2019. Again, this is not a person that has a perfect track record, and he's 32 years old, which is a classic fall-off point for a lot of pitchers.
You also have a remarkably deep starting rotation that allows you to roll in a multitude of arms. I'm with you. It doesn't make sense. We're about to run out of time here, and we got to get to the Cozone because it's the crown jewel of the show. But I will say this: Pat Riley's disease of more, and the way in which just in human endeavors in general, the more that you succeed, the harder it is to hold on to the habits and the perspective and the compass that got you there.
Yeah,
that's true for all of us, including Andrew Friedman. And so I think the things you're talking about, the success, I think, results in this kind of a consequence, unless you're a very, very rare person.
I love it.
I almost said Coe and D-Mac. That would be wrong.
Wait, what?
My name is Bill Reiter. He's James Coe. It's D-Mac and Reiter and Coe today. And we are going to go somewhere special. It can be scary. Apparently it's not emotional, but we're going to work on that. We have some fixes for Edwin Diaz. The bleepin' Cozone is up next.
Let's go.
On D-Mac and Reiter. All right, welcome back into the show where the chat is already expressing its love for James Coe. I love you, man! Exclamation point.
Are they?
They say they are. D-Mac and Reiter. James Coe filling in for D-Mac. Presented by not just love you, man, but also...
Please stop.
I won't ever stop. DTLA Law Group on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA Sports. Accident or injury, text injury help to 40222 or visit calldowntown.com.
Sweet.
You know what's sweeter?
What's that?
The freaking Co-Zone, dude. The Co-Zone. It's a special place.
Is it?
Have you been there?
I have.
It's your spot.
I live there.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I only visit.
Sometimes against my will.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This time included?
Probably.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Let's quadruple P.
Hit it.
Let's Co-Zone.
Entering the Co-Zone.
You're entering the Co-Zone, the Co-Zone, the Co-Zone.
Okay.
God.
We're here.
That's a thing.
That's a thing. That is a thing.
All right, so you've got your own sort of Co-Zone magic here.
Okay. I have a very serious game plan.
Okay.
To fix Edwin Diaz. It's a 3-step process.
Okay.
And I'm very serious about this now, and I don't want this to be taken lightly.
Okay.
Number one.
I'm going to have to drop some Co-Zones on you.
Okay. Number one, we have to get rid of the trumpets. Okay. Trumpets musically represent bright fanfares, represent winning a battle. Okay. There's military. The military use trumpets to command troops, to inspire bravery on the battlefield. That's stressful. This is all of these things.
Can I give you an alternative?
Yes.
Instead of trumpets, what if he just rocks a little?
The Co-Zone.
If he does that, he's never blown a save ever again.
Okay.
Okay. Historically,
yeah,
trumpets have been used to signal arrival of kings and queens.
Really?
In spiritual context, trumpets have been signified the voice of God or the apocalypse.
I've read Revelation.
And so, for me, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. I would much rather...
Yeah.
So we got to get rid of the trumpets. As Double P knows, Timmy Trumpets has been banned from my show. Banned! Blocked from my show. I love Blaster Jacks. I love Narcos. But they're blocked!
You're saying it's not allowed?
It's not allowed. Absolutely not at all. So I'm saying we transition.
You have a 1940s jingle.
The Co-Zone.
Just trying to understand.
We're moving away from trumpets.
Okay.
We're moving towards something more relaxing, something that will calm Edwin Diaz down.
Time with me?
That's definitely not the case. It would be saxophones. I want to hear saxophones.
Okay.
It's jazz.
Lisa Simpson style.
It's music that, again, the sax symbolizes late night romance.
Does it?
Smooth intimacy. Not that I would know what that's about.
Smooth intimacy, as opposed to the rough kind.
Wow.
I'm just trying to.
We're going there? Okay.
I'm just trying to follow what's
This
happening.
is a song that I would nominate to be his now new walk-up song. With famous saxophonist Wenzel.
Okay.
The song's called Disco Cone.
Don't go back from Wenzel you came.
Okay. I don't want to. I don't want to go
James.
to the trumpets. I want to go to the saxophone. So that's step number one. Step number two
of your
my 3-step plan
in the
Co-Zone.
to fix Edwin Diaz.
Got it.
Take this very seriously. I take my job very seriously.
I know you do.
Can
it's
we
hard
give?
not to be serious when you are defined by
Co-Zone.
Can we get Edwin Diaz Roki's big ass glove? Can we get a big ass glove?
Actually, I love that.
For Edwin Diaz. Since Roki has gone to the big ass glove, which I just call
the size of 3 human heads.
Right. I call it the BAG, the big ass glove.
Okay.
Okay.
You just called it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the whole
Since Roki's gotten to the bag.
Yeah.
Okay. The BAG.
Okay.
Since switching over
BAG, yeah.
to the BAG, we're talking about a guy who is pitching 2.59 ERA, 23 strikeouts, and 24 innings pitched, and he is a perfect 2-0 in the win-loss column. We need to get Edwin Diaz the BAG. That needs to happen.
Do you know, I just found this out, that if you take Roki's glove and
Okay.
you open and close it, it makes
The Co-Zone.
a sound.
Oh, okay, good. Perfect. Step number 3.
Number 3. Number trace.
Number trace. Again, this is very serious, okay?
I'm taking it seriously.
Would he consider changing his name to Buzz Diaz? Why Buzz, you say? Because have you ever heard of someone named Edwin Aldrin? No, you haven't. You've heard of Buzz Aldrin.
I thought that's where we're going.
Edwin Diaz has an 11.85 ERA. Buzz? Nothing.
Then his song could be Sinatra's Take Me to the Moon.
Edwin Diaz has a 2.56 whip. Okay. Buzz Diaz?
Yeah.
He's got nothing. It's nothing. 4 blown saves for Edwin Diaz. Buzz Diaz? Nothing. Again, you've never heard of Edwin Aldrin. You've only heard of Buzz Aldrin.
That one was a stretch. Straight out of
the cold zone.
That is my foolproof 3-step plan to fix Edwin Diaz.
Do you have the cheer? I meant to, there's a cheer we have as a drop, but I don't know if I'll do it. Yeah, woo!
I actually think it would be better if we just dropped the oh no sounder on that. The oh no.
The Eric Karros.
Yes. Oh no.
You should do one tomorrow.
Yes.
For Kyle Tucker.
For Kyle Tucker, 3-step plan?
Yeah.
3-step plan. Okay, we'll figure it out.
In the co-zone.
In the co-zone. We'll go.
I wrote down a bunch of co-zone notes, but I got so excited I cannot read my own handwriting.
Oh, good. Perfect.
So some of these you've been liberated.
You spent so much time writing these notes.
I'm so mad at myself. This looks like it says Aragon, who I believe was the name of a character in
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Why did you write Aragon?
I don't know. Return of the King.
Okay, great.
You're back.
Perfect. Let's go.
I love you, man.
Don't do that.
The cold zone.
Let's get into this emotion.
No. We're not doing that.
What's the easiest way to connect with emotion for you?
I have no clue because I've never done it. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, well, it's not the code zone. No.
It might be.
No, it's really not.
I see a spark of light in your eye when it plays. Hold on. Let me see if it's there. I need the song again.
No, you don't. You don't need it. Absolutely.
Oh, there it is. No.
What era do you think that is from? The 1930s?
It's from
40s?
An era of my heart.
Oh, okay.
I love you, man.
Okay.
It does have an old-timey kind of jingle to it.
It does.
Like 30s, 40s, right?
Which is so strange, but yeah sure. Why not? 20s?
The fact that you did not come up with
the cold zone.
is the...
I did not come up with that.
I'm not going to lie. I've been driving home a few times.
Yeah.
By that I mean almost every time. And I'm like, man, this guy is really good at radio. And then I hear... and I go, that's a weird choice. Every host has their own thing, but I'll be like, literally... By the way, I am very... judgy, particular about like what I like in radio, right? Like I take it,
yeah.
and I hear your show. This is great. Yeah. Then I hear this.
I'm
like,
I told Double P. I'm like, Double P. This can come on once a show. Period.
Oh, it's been limited.
Oh, yeah. It hasn't been fully blocked like Timmy Trumpets.
Right.
It hasn't been blocked.
Right.
But it's been limited to once a show.
The great thing about
once in a 4-hour show.
I love having
That's
you.
it.
The great thing about you being on my show today.
Yeah. What's that?
The cold zone.
Okay. Wow.
Anytime.
How many times am I going to fall into that trap? I don't know.
The cold zone.
All right. Okay.
Which trap? The
cold zone.
all right. I have a few for you. I have a few
Yes.
from yet that I don't think we did yet. If we did these yesterday, then just look in my eyes.
Okay.
Forgive me.
No.
The cold zone.
Absolutely
Is Kirk Cousins washed?
Is Kirk Cousins? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so that's 10-4.
Of course. he's
I
washed.
don't even know how this was an argument.
Wait. I'm so confused. D-Mac thinks that Kirk Cousins is not washed?
Yes, I believe that was his take.
Kirk Cousins...
Let it out, man.
Kirk Cousins
feels good.
Is so washed. He's pre-bagged lettuce. What are you talking about? He's triple washed.
I mean, he's compost.
I mean,
that lettuce
what
is...
are we talking about here? I'm so confused. He is pre-packaged lettuce. Kirk Cousins is pre-packaged lettuce.
This is why I love you, man.
This is so... Oh, wow.
You can't even...
Okay.
I don't even know you, but it still bothers you that I'm saying it.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. You know,
it's very uncomfortable.
I love you. Man.
The cold zone.
All right, keep it moving.
Do you think Scooble has... Forget the stats.
Yes.
Do you think Scooble has passed the eye test in his first couple starts? The third one out, maybe a second.
Okay, so what is... Okay,
Chicago was the big disagreement. Do you think Scooble passed the eye test in Chicago? Do you think he pitched well? Eye test.
I think he pitched...
First outing.
Good, but the expectation for Scooble is not good. It is great.
The cold zone.
I think that's a middle, because I thought...
And for me, when you're saying... I
thought he pitched worse than his box score.
Oh, for sure he did.
Chicago.
Oh, no, for sure he did.
Yeah.
I think the control wasn't quite there.
He looked, a little shaky.
Like I said,
they
man,
hit him hard in that outing.
Very hard.
Yeah.
I thought he had great defense behind him, too. And so I would say it's a little bit of a mixed bag. Look, he's pitched good. So to say he hasn't pitched good is disingenuous. But to say he's pitched great, that's a step too far. He has not pitched great.
Are the Clippers more important to Southern California
than
the Angels?
Than the Angels? Yes. Yes, they are.
Okay. Is that
Actually, wait, hold on. You know what? Let me take that back. I'm gonna reverse course on that one. I'm gonna say no because the Angels actually won a championship.
That's the meanest thing I've ever heard anyone say about the Clippers, and I'm usually mean to the Clippers.
And by the way, SoCal, like Southern California, was electric during that Angels run. It was awesome. And then they took on the hated Giants as well. Trust me, all Angelinos were pulling hard.
But what about
hard for the Angels?
I'm
that
gonna
year.
push back. What about the championship run for the? Oh, that's right. Clippers.
Okay. See, I shouldn't. Why did I open this?
Hello,
one?
Dennis Rogers.
Okay.
How are you doing?
Okay.
Dennis Rogers. This is for you. It's my guy. DR, the doctor. No. All right. He's James Go.
Okay, good. All right, there we go.
Play it again for fun.
Wow. We're milking it now.
Do you want anything? Milking what? This? By the way, I've never milked a cow, but my family had a farm in Iowa, and if you milk them, you have to do it a lot. Like, my understanding to milk something, you have to really get in there. You know, it's not easy. Appreciate every bit of milk you drink.
Oh my
process.
God. Kill me. Okay.
I can't. You know why?
Why is that?
I love you, man.
Oh boy.
Right. I mean, you knew what you're getting yourself into when you signed up this week, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm having fun.
Oh, great.
I love that you're.
Okay.
I think it's great.
Okay.
I was gonna tease her with headlines, but I'm not sure what's in it. You know what we're gonna do?
What
we're gonna
doing?
give you some freaking Clippers magic.
Are we?
No.
Oh,
we're gonna talk Lakers next here on D-Mac and Reiter with James Go. right, welcome back into the show. D-Mac and Reiter, presented by DTLA Law Group on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA sports. Accident or injury, visit calldowntown.com. That's calldowntown.com. We are going to preview tonight's Dodgers game. Game 2 against the Rockies of the series in about 10 minutes. Stay tuned for that. But first, it's time for Hardwood Headlines.
I think it is.
They're coming.
Oh, they are.
We do dramatic pauses here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
pregnant pause?
Hardwood Headlines. Wait for it.
Ball don't lie.
Yeah.
Time for Hardwood Headlines with D-Mac and Reiter.
James Coe filling in for D-Mac today. It's fun hanging with you, dude.
Yeah, man. Having a great time.
Hello, Peyton.
Hello, guys.
Do you call him Double P on everything?
Yes.
Just Double P all the way through?
100%.
What's up, Double P?
Yeah, he rolls with that. It's cool.
Okay.
You know, it's I like it. Okay, let's start with LeBron.
Kind of sound like he didn't like it.
It really did. That was like very Kyle Tucker. I like the Dodgers.
That sounded kind of like he didn't like it.
Are you sweating from your eyes?
James, what is going on? I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys will have to work this out later.
Yeah. I will not look him in the eyes. Though.
Just like I was kidding when I said that I keep our anniversary date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I know you do, though.
Thank you. Okay, we're starting with LeBron, guys. He launches a YouTube channel focused on golf. Okay. How about this, though? He gains 265,000 subscribers within hours just creating this. I mean, can you put something out like that and get those kind of subscribers?
No, it's amazing. Look, people think I hate LeBron, but I'm really excited for him, all the golf he'll get to do in Philly this winter. Enjoy that, big guy.
How many people do you think there are in the world like LeBron, or just how many people can actually get that many subscribers in that short amount of time? Like, who are the names that could get that?
Messi, LeBron, Ronaldo,
it's a short list, dude.
Otani, Mahomes.
I mean, and you know what the funny thing is? It would have to be something that's not related. Like the fact that he switched it up from basketball to golf, I think is why he got so many
I totally agree.
subscribers. If this was like Patrick Mahomes doing golf or something, he would have something similar to that.
I agree. Steph Curry maybe, because Steph golfs well.
Steph would be good. Steph is a good
golfer.
But you know what's funny? I still don't think Patrick Mahomes, as famous as he is in America.
Yes, that's true.
He wouldn't do these kind of numbers like LeBron's doing.
I think Tiger would have. If Tiger rocked a
what would Tiger do?
Like a tennis thing.
I don't know.
I'm a tennis guy. That was a dumb answer. I just threw it out there.
I don't know. Actually, if Tiger actually did golf, it would do crazy numbers too, though.
I mean, look, LeBron is on top of being one of the 3, I think it's 2 best players in history. He is a entrepreneurial billionaire mega brand.
Yeah.
To his great credit.
Right.
And this is another reminder of that.
And he's a worldwide figure, too. I mean, that's the thing, you know? So
who are the most... I was thinking about, are there athletes more famous... So I've had this conversation with people, who's the most famous person I've ever talked to? So Bill Clinton and LeBron and Kareem, I think, would... But I don't think Kareem qualifies anymore.
Probably not anymore.
And my son's met Messi. Is Messi more famous than LeBron?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
But I think LeBron's the most famous American athlete.
I would struggle to find somebody more famous than LeBron from America.
Shohei, I think, no, baseball's not big enough outside of Asia and America.
South America is still pretty big, but I mean, I think
Europe,
if I had to go, if I had to actually pick athletes, it would be Messi 1.
Yep.
Ronaldo was in there.
2 for sure.
Yeah. So Messi, Ronaldo 1, 2.
But you might go LeBron.
Well, I think LeBron might be 3, and
Where's
I think
Tiger
number
fall?
4. Tiger not now, but number 4 actually. I'm going off menu here. I might actually go Canelo Alvarez.
That's very on brand for you.
For me, it's on brand, but it's off menu because worldwide, I think Canelo is.
Really?
Yeah, he is huge
you have
worldwide.
Levels of expertise on that sport. I do not, so I will push back only with that's hard for me to believe. But it's not that I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I don't have the requisite
but then
expertise.
I think Tiger would be in there though.
I think Tiger's in the mix.
Yeah, Steph is in the mix.
Oh yeah, Steph
for sure.
Who plays everywhere for some reason.
Yeah, it does.
Or largely does.
He plays
big
a lot
in
of golf.
China, which is obviously a huge population.
There's only 1.1 billion people there, so I mean, that works. It works.
All right, we're moving on to Tyrese Halliburton, everyone's favorite player. He was shocked, guys. He was absolutely shocked that the Pacers are not playing on opening night and opening weekend for the NBA. They actually get to go play at New Orleans as their first game. I mean, he had put out reports, or he had quoted and commented on a lot of this, on the fact that their schedule came out to have them play at New Orleans as their first game. So instead, he's sitting there like, wait, think about all the guys who have gotten a really bad injury and they come back and return from a great injury. How many of those guys get to play on opening night?
I'm going to defend this guy.
No.
I'm going to defend this guy.
This is indefensible.
I'm going to defend him anyway.
Let me hear it.
Every person accused in this country gets a defense attorney. Even if we know they're guilty as hell. If the dude doesn't get injured in an alternate universe, which I also believe in, I think there's several sort of versions where the Pacers win Game 7, the Thunder have never won an NBA championship, and our understanding of the West, I have this argument with D-Fish, is totally radically different. This unbeatable West doesn't look quite as unbeatable. So I understand where he's kind of in his feelings, because he did get robbed of a historic opportunity because his body let him down.
He had an incredible run. There's no question in the postseason there. And it was sad that he did get injured when he got injured.
Laughing?
I'm just this is
hilarious. His dreams ended.
This is somebody who over his career is averaging 17.5 points per game. He's cracked 20 points per game just two times in his career. He is not anywhere close.
You know that scoring is not the only thing that one can do as a basketball impact player.
What does Hallie do? That is Hallie's role, is to score the points.
He can facilitate for some guys. Come on, bro.
This guy's not. He's not that guy.
You hate this guy the way that you love the Clippers.
No, absolutely not. I am saying, first of all, I love Hallie.
I can hear that.
Yeah, but Hallie's delusional. If he thinks he is on the, if he thinks he's on the same level as some of the guys that he's referencing, he's delusional, bro. What?
He is one injury away from maybe being an NBA champion and the sort of catalyst of the most unlikely team since the Pistons. That team would have been the most unlikely champion since the Pistons.
Correct. Which I agree.
I know.
But you know what?
That's why I said it.
But you know what?
Tell me.
It didn't happen.
No, it didn't.
It didn't happen, though.
But his return did, and now no one can watch it.
People are going to watch it, just not on opening night.
I rest
not on opening night.
I rest my case as a public defense attorney.
You need to rest your career.
I want to hear Doc because it actually makes my head hurt.
All right, let's go to Doc here and his take on the 76ers. Yeah, they look good on paper, but they still got to play the game of basketball.
I think, the one thing if I've learned anything about winning is that if your whole group is not ready to win, I mean, every single guy, you're not winning. It's just not going to happen. You saw it this year with the Knicks, game 2 or 3, and all of a sudden in the Atlanta series, they changed. They start giving themselves up. Scoring wasn't an issue of who had the ball, and all that stuff has to come together. Winning's hard. So there's a lot of teams on paper, but that's going to be the key for them. I think Nick's great at doing that. He did that in Toronto. But every group's different, and you just don't know.
I need Doc Rivers to talk to me about winning time in Philly, like I need LeBron to explain LA loyalty. All right,
that's a great call, man.
Come on,
that's a great call. But also, it was very very Magic Johnson-esque. They gotta play the game.
Oh yeah, no, it was bad.
It's yeah, Doc, we know, bro.
I can't get over the fact that he Dick Cheney'd his way into that job. He basically was hired to help Adrian Griffin, who they were close. Adrian Griffin
was supposed to be an advisor.
33 and 11. They had a top 10 offense. They had a top 5 offense, but they had a poor defense. And Doc Rivers' big thing is, here's how I'm going to help. See, I'm going to take your job and run this organization to the ground and make sure Giannis goes to Miami.
Run into the ground.
That's
I mean, you talk about a coach where the game has passed him by, man. I feel bad. Doc Rivers deserves, the Hall of Fame.
Excuse me.
Wow.
No, I just coughing.
Wow.
You're not wrong.
But the game has passed him by 10 years ago.
That is you're accurate, except you're generous in your timeline. But at least he got one ring with that upstart Celtics team that didn't have any talent. All right, we're going to preview tonight's Dodgers game. James Go next on D-Mac and Reiter. All right, what's going on? He is James Coe filling in for Doug McCain. I'm Bill Reiter. That makes this DMAC and Reiter & Co. presented by DTLA Law Group on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA Sports. Accident or injury, text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. We were just saying off the air, it's been fun, dude. I've enjoyed the vibe this week.
Oh, for sure. No, it's been great. It's an easy, like I said, it's an easy lift for me, man. I just step in here and shoot the stuff with you, bro. Like, you were scared.
Well, it's funny because Ryan Bershinger, the normally our executive producer, and Double P, Peyton Lodge, doing an amazing job filling in.
Yeah.
Bersh is in the Philippines right now. And actually, I think he's still on his plane. I think it was like a 500-hour flight. But like whenever he lands, whenever he thinks someone's going to swear, he almost falls out of his chair.
And just immediately.
He freaks out. He freezes. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Good stuff. You saw me kind of move, right?
Yeah, you did. You're like, oh, don't do it, don't do it.
I thought you were bringing it.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
It's hard not to swear when you're watching this Dodgers team, and Kyle Tucker and Edwin Diaz are part of the mix. A little bit of news for you here as we get ready for first pitch in about 35 or 40 minutes. Eric Lauer pitching for the Dodgers. Jack Harris reported earlier today that Emmett Sheehan is getting called back up. I don't think we've seen yet. Have we seen a corresponding move? I haven't seen it announced. And you said, I don't want to steal your joke, but it was very funny when you heard about Emmett Sheehan. You forgot.
I forgot he existed.
Yeah, he's a guy.
I was like, oh my gosh, he's a Dodger.
Oh, the corresponding move is clearly Edwin Diaz going to the IL.
Correct.
Which is neck inflammation.
Oh, is it? Neck inflammation?
Well,
interesting.
Has anything ever sounded more fake? Ever? Ever?
That sounds like the most phantom injury in the whole world.
This would be like if I told Andrew I couldn't come into work on a Friday where there was a party because my cat had caught the blue cold or something. You know, just panicked and made up words.
Make up some affliction.
Where he has a Xerox flu. Yeah. Here is Dave Roberts pregame on that Edwin Diaz injury and the fact that Tanner Scott will be the closer.
Well, Dave, we've now seen the news just that Edwin Diaz is going to be going on the IL. What is leading to this decision, and how is he doing today?
You know what? I just ran into Edwin on the way out. He is heading back to L.A. He has neck inflammation. Dr. Watkins back home is going to check him out tomorrow morning. So it's kind of something that he felt last night. We don't know if it's something that, has been there the last, call it week or whatever, but it kind of showed its head last night, so we're going to kind of address it.
So it's the plan to have some imaging and then go from there with a better idea as to what the imaging shows?
Yeah.
Could this be
Get Dr. Watkins to put some eyes on it, get some imaging, and see where we go.
Could this be a silver lining if he gets this neck under control to try to work out whatever he's been trying to work out since coming back from the arm issue?
Yeah, I think it's something that I know Edwin is, I don't know if it's encouraged, but just know that there could be a reason why the stuff is not playing like it has in the past. And the neck, obviously there's ties with the whole body, the arm, and all that stuff matters. So I'm personally excited to kind of find something that kind of make us understand what's going on.
So you wouldn't rule him out from pitching again this year, or would you know more after seeing Dr. Watkins?
Yeah, we'll know more after seeing Dr. Watkins, but, given kind of where he's at, I don't see a situation where he'd be out for the year.
Is it mostly a matter of the way he felt and what he told you, or were you seeing specific issues?
We weren't seeing any specific issues outside of, the performance. More on last night talking to the trainer and says that, there was something in his neck that was bothering him.
Is that on the right side?
Yes.
Will Tanner then slot into safe situation?
Right now, where we're at, Tanner was slotting, yes.
Yeah, that is the bright side. They can assess whether Tanner Scott can win this job. Are you with me that if Tanner Scott closes and performs like a closer successfully, that is his job when Edwin Diaz comes back from his
I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Injury?
I mean,
air quotes seen it.
It's
could be an injury.
I guess it could be. I guess it could be. I love the fact that he's like, yeah, I just saw him on the way out.
Yeah, he looked great. I mean, he's very, very injured.
He can't move, guys. He was walking fine. Just kidding. His neck is hurting.
Everything is good, bad. What am I supposed to be saying? 855-97 LA fan, by the way, if you want to call us like Eric has done, 855-97 LA fan is the number. We're talking Dodgers, getting ready for the game in about 30 minutes. Eric and Crenshaw, appreciate you. You're on with James Cohen, Bill Reiter.
Hey, guys, I just want to go ahead and say you guys are doing this right. I want to commend you for what you're doing. Just want to talk about the Dodgers for just a second because I, too, have been concerned about the Dodgers the last couple of weeks. I think they're going to weather this storm correctly. I heard a stat on Sunday that the Dodgers were 5-11, now 6-11 since the trading deadline. Sometimes you have to let nature take its course. The injuries, the trades, the new people that are there. We're a lot closer to 81 wins for the Dodgers, and that means the Dodgers will mathematically eliminate the bottom tier of the division, including the Rockies.
I love the call, and thank you for the kind words. James and I are having a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
And it's an honor to be a part of a brand new station here, the new 97.1, the fan, the voice of LA sports for all of us. And Eric, thanks for spending time with us, letting us come into your world. The Dodgers are still, after yesterday's win, 19-21 since July 1st.
That's unimaginable to think about this roster with the amount of all-stars that they've got, both on the pitching staff and throughout the lineup, that they would be a sub-500 team since the All-Star break. Man, that's tough.
And I'm checking my math. Yes, we're giving them full wins for wins against the Rockies and the Royals.
I know, right?
Even though it's arguable. It is a debatable. Look, I'm with Eric. I'm with some of the Dodgers fans that are out there. I know that in the chat over on the stream at the Fan LA on YouTube, at the Fan LA, there's sort of a robust level of disagreement about whether this is much ado about nothing and the Dodgers are just going to figure it out and or flip a switch, or if this is a team that is showing real problems that could be problematic in ways that are lasting when we get to the playoffs. I'm more toward the latter, but I understand they're talented. And I understand a bullpen fix here or there, Edwin Diaz figuring it out, or Tanner Scott being the closer, Kyle Tucker remembering how to play baseball. And there are things that could make a big difference quickly.
I think in the postseason, too, you do have to take into consideration what is the rotation going to look like and who actually is going to pitch out of the pen, right? Because the thought is that Roki Sasaki will move to the bullpen, although the way he's pitching right now, can they really do that?
Sub-2 ERA since the break.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's amazing.
How do you take that guy out of the rotation?
I wouldn't.
How do you do it? You can't do it.
Not at the level.
So what do you do? What are you going to do? You can't take Shohei out. You only need three guys.
Doug's answer. So it's interesting because in a normal scenario, James Coe, as you know, the argument against Roki would be, well, he's unproven, but he is proven in the postseason. That's one of the interesting things about how young he is and what he did last year in the playoffs. Doug's thing is he doesn't want Ohtani to pitch full games. He wants him to do 2 or 3 inning outings.
And then just bring in Roki for the rest?
Yeah, or maybe it's Glass now, for him.
God, talk about another guy I just forgot existed.
He exists, yeah. I saw him at a random bar in Manhattan Beach a month ago.
Oh, okay.
He's a monster in person.
Oh, he's huge.
He's a big old dude.
Okay.
Yeah, Glass now is the ace on how many teams in baseball? 25?
25 of them, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the 5th pitcher on this team?
Crazy.
So this is where...
And he's not going to... I don't think he's going to get started in the postseason.
No, I don't either.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
the thing is, people were discounting Blake Snell and then Blake Snell has been... It's too out. Has he been the best pitcher? Has he been better than Roki and better than Yoshi? It's only 2 starts, but I think Snell's looked as good as those guys.
I will still give the nod to Yoshi just because he's been doing it, bringing it day in and day out.
But on level, Snell's obviously one of the guys I'd turn to.
Sure.
So
absolutely.
if it's... And you're not going to not... What did you say yesterday? It's the fallacy of the sunken cost fallacy?
Yeah, sunken cost fallacy.
It's not true for Skubal. Skubal's been fine. But it doesn't matter how Skubal pitches. He's starting in the postseason.
Correct.
He is a starter. They just went and got him for this exact purpose.
Literally this reason. That's it. Which, by the way, when we're talking about the rotation, and I remember talking with you guys about this, but it's just, for me, I don't understand. I get bringing in Skubal to block the other teams, and I think that was a strategic move. But I know Doug McCain, DMAC, has talked a lot about like, hey, this would be the finishing blow, and I just disagree. To me, it's a move that you use to be strategic in terms of blocking the other teams, but you have such a glut now of starting pitchers that it becomes actually problematic to figure out where some of these guys go.
And you have, to your credit, disagreed from the very beginning. I've listened to multiple takes that you have politely eviscerated my co-host.
Not eviscerated.
No, that's my
Absolutely
take.
not.
You've eviscerated his logic. Not eviscerated dumb.
Absolutely not.
You've eviscerated his logic.
No one knows more about the Dodgers at this station.
That's why the evisceration was so shocking.
Oh, boy.
Oh, you know
wow.
what? That,
okay.
I was told
not
to do that as much. Okay. And not by James.
Oh, okay.
Or else now I would do it 3 times as much.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
So if whoever texted me that is in charge of my life,
okay,
which is our boss, is listening, it was double P.
Okay. Oh, that's perfect.
It was
Not you!
The thing is, we hit this earlier. Not me!
Not you, pal!
I think Scooble's probably going to figure it out, but I'm with you on just it felt unnecessary other than to block Milwaukee. Like that is...
Yeah, you need to block Milwaukee.
That's a real thing.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think you need to block any of these teams. You need to block them to Philadelphia. You need to block them to
Chicago.
To Chicago.
They were going to be in the mix.
Yeah, you know.
I'm not worried about the American League. If you get Scooble and you make it to the World Series,
then yeah.
God bless you.
Exactly.
You're the Yankees or whatever, that's cool. I'm not worried about it. The starting lineup today is... So Eric Lauer is going. Maybe we start here. Are they 11? I should know this off. I think they're 11-1 when he takes the mound, and the one loss was where he got rocked.
Yeah,
a couple outings ago after the trade deadline, and it might have just been a release of sort of like he might have let go of the rope, to quote Eric Spoelstra, a little bit, because he was really cool and vocal about how he didn't want to leave LA and his wife didn't want to leave LA.
Mm-hmm.
And reading between the lines, they all thought, like everyone thought, they were going to leave LA. So I'll chalk that sort of getting destroyed right when the trade deadline closed to okay, like, what a relief. Eric Lauer's been a total revelation. Doug McCain, who is the best Dodgers person, period, out there, corrected me when what was the word I used? I said Eric Lauer sucked when he came on.
Which is fair, but
yeah. And
Toronto was so bad.
I know, but to Doug's credit, he's like, whoa. These guys work magic with pitchers. And they have. He's been amazing.
I think the prior relationship that Lauer had with Mark Pryor was... I mean, again, that was huge, critical in his turnaround here in Los Angeles. But that being said, Bill, look, I've called him the Dodgers' good luck charm, right? Because, again, they seemingly can't lose. As a matter of fact, the run support with Eric Lauer has been insane. The offense must love it when Eric Lauer takes the mound.
Does Kyle Tucker even know how to hit?
Maybe.
I'll have to look.
The Dodgers are averaging 7.7 runs per game when Eric Lauer takes the mound. 7.7. Now they're in Colorado.
That's Lauer power.
But I think a lot of the pitching stats have not really been very kind to Eric Lauer. So I don't know, man. I hate to say someone's gotten lucky, but golly, he has gotten really lucky in his starts.
Unfortunately, for everyone involved, including Kyle Tucker is playing today. Here is the starting lineup. Shohei Ohtani, of course, is leading off. Freddie Freeman in that 2 spot. He did go 3 for 5 yesterday.
Have they figured out something? If they can get some production here, this would be huge.
I think it's a statistical anomaly against the
we're
curse.
Gonna find out.
Andy Pages in that 3 hole, that 3 spot. Max Muncy in cleanup. Mookie Betts at 5. I'm with you.
Perfect.
Tommy Edman at 6.
I like it.
Kyle Tucker at 7.
Just put him at 8.
I'm rooting for him, dude.
Just put him
Teo's at 8, which is crazy.
I know.
By the way, Teo's also largely underperformed.
He has,
this
absolutely,
year.
but not to the embarrassing levels of Kyle Tucker, to the point where, again, in an 11-5 game, I'm just going to hammer this point home, the image of the game was Kyle Tucker sitting by himself, no teammates around, no one consoling him, sweating from his eyeballs.
Yeah, it's a hard watch. And the other thing about Tucker I don't know is, okay, so Chicago's a real market, but he has. Yeah. This is a place where I don't know if players who haven't played here fully. I think I heard Jerry Harrison Jr. say this, but I might be quoting the wrong person. This is not a chill place when it comes to baseball, even though LA's chill as a vibe, not baseball. You lose 3 out of 4 games, people like you and I are going to start talking about what the hell's wrong with this baseball team.
I mean, it's true, but it's not Philadelphia. It's not New York.
No,
I mean, it's not, it's like, I think still relative to everything, I think LA is still a pretty chill sports town because I tell you what, no one's going to get, yeah, not on this show.
I'm serious.
Let me tell you right now, between Bill and I, it's going to be a couple of buzzsaws.
Not these softies out there, you know?
Listen, I don't have any relationship with the Dodgers. I'll go out of them. I don't care, man.
I don't travel on the team plane. I don't pretend to be the best friends.
What am I doing, dude?
I'm cool.
Yeah, no, exactly.
This lineup, by the way, Ohtani, Freeman, Pages, Muncy, Betts, Edman, Tucker, Teo.
I like it.
Fiducia. The fact that we have had multiple games where it scored a single run, you should, and yesterday basically Shohei did it himself.
Yeah.
In Colorado, you should be more than capable of putting up enough that Eric Lauer is just fine.
Oh, and not only that, but I mean, Ryan Feltner has been, horrific.
What's his ERA? 6?
He's got a 5.59 ERA on the season.
Yeah.
But over his last, I think 6 or 7 games, he's 2-4 with an 8.36 ERA over his last 6 starts.
As bad as that is,
horrible.
Edwin Diaz has been twice as bad as last 7 outings by
that is incredibly accurate.
Are you a believer that a baseball player, and I'm talking about Kyle Tucker here, can turn around his sense of self-confidence, his rhythm, whatever it is, in a single game? Because I'm not.
I don't think it's a single game, but I think a single game can spark a little bit of a run. And by the way, I mentioned this stat before earlier too, right? The fact that Kyle Tucker, it's not like it's been a million years since he has been good, right? As recently as the Boston series, which again was at home, he played well, right? Like Chicago played well. Again, in Arizona, obviously he played well.
He still has the technical prowess. It's not a bat speed thing. It's not an age thing. We've talked a lot about the possible contagion of Mark Walters' situation. We don't know all the details of how that can impact the Dodgers. I think that when you're a baseball player and you've lost your confidence in this weird case at home, there can be a contagion that goes to the rest of your game. You made this point that his inability, Kyle Tucker's inability to hit at Dodger Stadium, then became his inability to catch routine pop flies in right field. And there's a world where, because we've talked, you and I hit this yesterday, he has been, yesterday notwithstanding, Kyle Tucker on the road, but the doldrums are so real, the darkness over him, the cloud of ugliness over him is so pronounced. I wouldn't be shocked if the next 4 weeks is just Kyle Tucker being what he's been at Dodger Stadium everywhere. Because he looks broken, and I'm worried that whatever comfort he had on the road is going to evaporate.
Away too?
Well, he's over his last 25.
Over the last 25.
That is shocking. And I think the two only one was an error. There was an error yesterday, and they didn't rule it an error 2 days ago. And
that was an error.
It was 100% an error. It's certainly an error in judgment.
That's an error.
Yeah, the scorekeeper made an error.
Yeah,
and not assigning an error.
Come on.
You see a guy with the wheels coming off, and he's hard to root for from a distance. He doesn't come across as warm. He doesn't seem to care. He doesn't seem to connect with his guys. But that doesn't mean that we have the right read. Some people are introverted or just give off the wrong vibes.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the guy, man. But at a certain point, we're past sympathy, and you are a professional who makes a certain amount of money, and you've got to do your freaking job. And that starts now. It started yesterday and 5 days ago and 3 weeks ago. But this guy's got to start hitting, man.
There's no question. But again, if he's going to get back on track, I actually like the fact that Dave put him in here against a pitcher who is struggling at Coors Field as well. So all of the metrics would indicate that Kyle Tucker should get back on track tonight. Man, listen, if he doesn't do it tonight, what are we doing?
If he goes, 0 for 5 yesterday
was embarrassing.
And the fact that, look, I'm sure there's a certain level of humiliation when your team is winning and you're facing a position player who's just filling in as a pitcher for the opposing team. You don't want to use up the bullpen. Dude, you have to lock in and just be like, I'm going to drive the ball against this guy who's not a pitcher.
And by the way, yesterday, the balls were flying.
Yeah.
They were, just gushing out of the park. It was... You didn't have to make good contact. Shohei's first home run was not good contact, man. I think that was an opposite field shot, and I don't think he got great bat on ball, and the ball was just coasting. So Kyle Tucker didn't have to put a lot on it to really hit the ball far and hard. He just... Man, the contact is not there right now, and the body language absolutely stinks.
By the way, the reprieve that the Dodgers have and that Kyle Tucker is not taking advantage of is not going to last forever. You've got this Rocky series. Then you've got a Pirates team that's like actually like middling. I don't even know what they are, 4 or 5 games under 500, but you have the Braves in a couple series. And that series against Atlanta, that is in Atlanta.
Yep.
That begins, I think it's next Tuesday. I think it's a week from today.
Yes, August 25th.
That is going to be assessed and judged as seriously and severely as the Milwaukee series was. And we'll kind of see how things go, but the Braves are not playing like the Dodgers at the level that they have been for most of the year, which makes them kind of vulnerable. You got to win that series. And we'll see what happens. Baseball can change. The Brewers are going to be probably the 1 seed in the National League, but
Trending
maybe the
that
2.
way.
Yeah.
Trending that way, yeah.
You're chasing Atlanta right now if you're LA, and Atlanta's chasing you.
Yep.
You got to get right. And every Dodger not named Edwin Diaz and Kyle Tucker, but more or less did yesterday. But you just got to get to a good place because this is an easy series against a bad Rockies team. Then you have another series against at home, by the way, against a not great Pirates team. And they're not awful, but they're not amazing. And then you have a series against the Braves that's going to feel like a playoff series.
Yes.
Kyle Tucker, for the love of all that is holy, dude, and for your own sort of well-being, figure it out between now and Atlanta.
The Atlanta series could determine who's going to be the 2 seed.
Yes. It's going to feel like a playoff series.
Yes.
Light.
I
Playoffs
agree.
light.
Again, 3-game series on the road in Atlanta where if, heaven forbid, the Dodgers get swept in that series, the 2 seed's gone.
In the chat, Ipe from prison, do the co-zone more. I'm not allowed to.
No, can't do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
we have to
can't do
figure out what the sort of standard is. I'm gonna effort some things because Ipe, I want to do it 1,000 times
Please,
plus
God,
1.
no. God, no.
So there's a verdict coming. Ipe, I hear you.
Okay.
But I've been overruled by somebody smarter than me on the matter. We are going to get into the mailbag, your questions, lots of Dodgers and Lakers talk coming up. If you want to join the conversation, give a take, ask a question at the Fan LA on YouTube. It is James Cohen for DMAC. The mailbag is next on DMAC and Reiter. I'm Bill Reiter. This is D-Mac and Reiter, presented by DTLA Law Group on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA sports. Accident or injury, visit calldowntown.com. That is calldowntown.com. I don't remember if we had this talk because obviously my brain is sort of my bandwidth is very limited. You and I are going to get a drink on Thursday.
Yes.
And I said to you, like, okay, what's open at 10 p.m.? And you looked at me like I had two heads. And you go, bro, we're working together. We get off at 6. Forgot. So if we already had this conversation, you can bro me again.
Okay.
Right? Are you a superhero guy?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Are you into like the movies, the show?
Yeah.
Because here's what I'm sort of moving toward before we go into the mailbag. Have you watched the pilot of Lanterns on HBO, the Green Lantern?
I have not
prestige
yet,
drama on HBO. Okay.
So I want to.
It's very good.
I want to. Yeah. I like the preview for it. They're taking a little darker, grittier turn with it.
Bro. Yeah.
But man, I tell you what, it is awfully difficult to find time to watch just casual TV now.
Me too. I watch 6 Dodgers. I watch 6 out of 7 Dodgers games a week. Every now and then, I'll skip a Dodgers game to hang out with my kids, maybe on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm not. And I love watching baseball. It is hard to find time.
It's a grind.
Wait till the NFL season.
Oh, I mean, and again, like for me, it's like, okay, I'm watching a ton of preseason tape. Like I'll try my best.
Are you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, let's break some tape down this week. A little Friday. Am I allowed to do the call zone? I don't even know what the restrictions are. Well, believe me, that's going to be addressed. I'm going to by begging.
Goodness. Yes.
You know?
No. So yeah, there's a lot of preseason stuff going on. Dodger stuff, obviously. I'm watching a lot of that live in person, but I still miss a lot of stuff, right? So like, I've got all those records going. You're fast forwarding through a bunch of Dodger film, and it's just, dude, it's. Yeah, finding time for yourself to actually watch random things it's almost impossible.
I have cut out almost. I've never finished Better Call Saul. That was like a mission of mine. It's over. But I'm kind of into the Lanterns thing.
Dude, I haven't watched one episode of Saul, and I loved Breaking Bad.
Here's the thing. It's great. It is so slow moving.
Oh, okay.
It gets off to a slower start than Kyle Tucker has the last few days. You know what I'm saying? But at least I know it eventually learns how to hit.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Want to rock a little mailbag with me?
Let's do it.
All right, James Coe, Bill Reiter, here on D-Mac and Reiter. I will flip you the bird. Not me. I've never.
What the?
Because you're my guy.
What the deuce?
That's his name in the old chat.
Okay.
Is there a world where Walter selling the Dodgers would be beneficial to the organization? What are the percentage of new ownership being better? I think it's a really good question. I think it's a good catastrophizing question.
I love the question, but I think the answer is clear, and the answer to me would be no.
Can I push back this way?
Okay.
If he ends up selling, it's because it was always a house of cards, and therefore it was never real.
It was, to your point, that is true. That being said, the infrastructure that he put in place, the culture of winning that he put in place, the emphasis on winning that he put in place, that is, when you look at ownership structure around any major sport, that is actually rare.
When is the last time that and I'm sure there's an answer, I can't get it, where a team sold, or a professional sports team was sold when you had, to your point, the best sporting infrastructure in the sport, maybe all of sports, because the thing is, you'd have to be, and there's no guarantee. I would say
Mark Cuban selling probably was a catastrophe, right?
Yeah,
and he was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I like Mark to a degree, but there were all kinds of reported about sexual harassment and sort of toxic culture, workplace.
That's true.
I think maybe he, by force of personality, was able to hold that thing together.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because if you're buying the Dodgers and you're not a complete moron egomaniac, and there's no guarantee just because you have $1 billion, you're neither a moron nor an egomaniac.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're reasonable and you buy the Dodgers in this sort of scenario, you are wanting to purchase the Andrew Friedman-led organization, and you want to just say to Andrew Friedman, whatever you need to just keep me and you, I'll provide it.
Yeah.
So you would hope that maybe that would be the thing that would happen?
Sure.
Like the Portland Trailblazers were a hot mess.
Oh.
And I had covered that. I once flew up there to meet that GM, and then he wouldn't meet with me. That was a really fun conversation. That was and the PR guy's like, sorry, bro. I'm like, dude, I flew from LA to have dinner with this guy. You can't give me coffee? Like, that's how, I don't know, I'm just being personal now. I know I brought it up in the air. I'm still mad about it. I got in trouble. To answer your question, I will flip you with a bird. I think it's 20%. I do think 1 out of 5 times.
Less, yeah. I'm gonna say 5%.
I'll go 20% is all okay or better, but a much higher percentage that is like a 30% is a total disaster.
Great call.
Because that happens too.
Right. And it could be a net negative, but it won't be a disaster. I think there's a solid percentage for that, but you're right. There's a good chunk a pretty solid percentage that it just turns into an absolute, like, ridiculous dumpster fire.
Dumpster fire. That's the exact. Get on my brain. I love you, man.
Please don't.
How much am I allowed to say that now? Donnie Boy, D-Mac is batting 300 when it comes to his impressions.
Really? I thought he was betting 100.
Maybe.
Like, what's going on here?
But when he's doing my impression, he's basically the Dodgers against Colorado, who are 98-39 versus the Rockies since 2018. Best record of any team against an opponent in that span, and he's never missed an impression on me. I just want to get that stat.
I need to hear the James
Double P
Coe.
brought it up.
I need to hear the James Coe impersonation.
It's pretty good, dude.
Okay, I believe it.
I believe funny.
Yeah, I've listened to some of his streams. I've jumped in.
We did it once. He and I both imitated you once on the air.
Oh, really?
But then I'm like, hey man, if we're gonna do them, let's do them all. Then he stopped. The thing is, like,
yeah, because the thing is, you can't impersonate somebody you don't know like that.
Right.
You know, if you don't know somebody like that, impersonations can get pretty offensive pretty quick.
I have a theory that he is, like, in love with Derek Fisher in the sense of, like, that is one of his heroes.
Yeah.
And that he will never imitate Derek Fisher.
Oh, you're probably right.
But I think Cody Decker.
How many beers?
Brock,
How many beers do we got to get into?
14 Bud Lights.
Okay.
Oh no, he drinks Coors Light, I think.
And then he does. Oh, he's got the silver. So he's out there killing werewolves.
I think that's right. But then we give it a try.
Okay, I like it.
It was you weren't there yet, but we got hired. We all did like a group lunch. Am I allowed to talk about this? And basically everybody showed up, and D-Mac's a very confident, loquacious guy.
Yeah.
But whenever he was trying to talk to Derek, it was just like, bro, you got to break it down 3 levels.
Apart.
Dude, you want to be best friends? Like that kind of energy. I get it, dude. D-Fish is awesome.
Yes, legend.
He's Derek Fisher.
Come on, man. 0.3, let's go.
I tried to connect with the, hey, man, I live in Arkansas. And he was like polite. And then I tried to connect with going on the show and being like, different approach. I think that one worked better. All right, Brian Smith, 5293. Every business billionaire uses borrowed money for their investment acquisitions. They never use their own money. That way they can file bankruptcy and default on the loan if the business fails. Not in question, Brian. I think more the thing is that there is an accusation or concern by the federal government that allegedly Walter did not properly characterize some of the loans in a way that could jeopardize his entire empire.
Correct. Yeah. I don't think anyone thinks that they're buying this without credit. Of course they're buying this credit.
Josh Kushner only has
got to use credit.
Yeah, Josh Kushner is only worth $5 billion. Mm-hmm. And Bob Iger is only worth $700 million.
Yeah. He's not a billionaire.
And if you math the math, that's not even 6 of the 12.5 valuation.
Right.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Henry Abbott did a really interesting deep dive on how basically the Abu Dhabi sovereign wealth fund, in effect, already they don't own the Lakers controlling wise, but that's where the money is.
Really?
Yeah, it's worth reading. We should dive into it tomorrow. I didn't have time to really. It's really in depth.
Okay.
And Henry Abbott's great.
Yeah, he's really good.
But basically, he posits that the Abu Dhabi sovereign wealth fund is very sort of involved.
And this is the fund that owns Liv, right? Or did own Liv? Same group or no group?
I'm not. You're more golf guy than me. Is that the same? No, I think that was Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
But same part of the world, and obviously like oil money that's
oil money, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the opposite of oil money. I've got water money.
Water money.
Yeah.
Oil and water don't mix. Okay.
Too much reverb, right? It's never seen a team get so old so quick overnight like the Dodgers.
Never happened.
May I praise my co-host who you're in for? Doug, when we started doing the show, before we went live, we did a lot of practice shows and we spent a lot of time talking about the philosophy of what we wanted the show to be.
Yeah.
And one of our exercises was, what are things we should bookmark for down the road? And his number one thing was, the Dodgers are going to get old, the Dodgers are going to get old, the Dodgers are going to get old. He's like, maybe it's July, maybe it's next year, maybe it's October. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah. By the way, that was one of the first shows I did, and I remember getting a lot of flack for it because the Dodgers at that point were just absolutely rolling. And I had started talking about range of outcomes. And for me, there's a lot of red flags, even when the Dodgers were rolling, because guys that they were paying a lot of money to were not performing. And my theory, which has come true, is this unexpected production that they're getting from Pages and Edman and all these guys, that's going to stop at some point, because that's how it always works. And, you can get unexpected production for a time, but when that dries up, you're expecting your heroes to play like heroes, and the heroes have played like zeros. And that's where it's become a problem.
And your young guy, Kyle Tucker, has played like he's actually 98. He's Benjamin Button or something. Like, what?
It's been so
what
bad.
What are you doing, bro? I never saw that movie, so that reference probably doesn't. No. What a dumb con. In fairness, is that a novella by somebody famous? Benjamin Button? I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. I never watched the movie either.
You're not a movie guy either?
No, I didn't watch that movie.
Oh, yeah, me either.
No. I know the memes, though.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to do the more of the mailbag, more of your questions, so many of them, when we return next year, D-Mac and Reiter. Right before the show began, right before we launched, right
Yeah.
before we went live here on the new 97.1 The Fan, the voice of LA Sports, I was in Barcelona for 2 weeks. And then I came back and did the show and handed the baton on. And then his first time off, Doug went to Barcelona. So I guess whenever you go on vacation, you got to go to Barcelona.
It sounds fun.
That's the logic.
That sounds great.
I put it together like it's a
Listen,
pattern.
Hey, listen, I'm not opposed to going to
Sherlock
Barcelona.
Holmes'd it.
You know?
Yep.
I'm not opposed to it.
It's great. Have you been?
I've never been,
It's
no.
a great spot.
My European stops have included Italy.
Okay.
And that is it.
Okay. Italy's great.
Man, I loved Italy, man. Life-changing.
Honeymooned in Italy. I did.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm still married.
There you go.
She's still married to me. It's a shocker.
I like
You bet me. We got there.
Hey, listen, there's at least a 20% chance I'm going to hate you by the end of this week. So.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That low?
Okay. So
here's actually the messed up thing. Can I give you real talk?
Yeah.
The people that don't know me hate me. The people that like me really like me despite themselves.
Okay, good.
That's just like, yeah.
Okay, great.
So, you know,
Great.
If you're now,
Okay.
there are some exceptions. Tim Reynolds at the AP in Miami is an exception.
Okay. What, does he hate you and he knows you? Or
Yeah.
what? Okay.
Well, but in fairness, he does sick panic coverage. I've maybe said that before.
Yes, you have.
On radios and stuff. You know. Hero of the day.
Yeah.
Let's get it, James. Go. Hero of the day.
Yeah.
You know, a few close calls.
Yeah.
But the winner was, wow, this is the first time Shohei's ever been nominated, not won. Blake Snell comes
Hey.
through. 39% of the vote.
That's how hot he's been.
PCA finished last, 12%.
Yeah, makes sense.
Cameraman who took the shot of
Tucker shot.
Tucker, yeah, 22. I like that. It was a good deep cut. Shohei Ohtani, 27%. Blake Snell, 39%.
Pretty good.
And Double P, 0% for not putting phantom injury on there.
Thank you. Hey, also, real quick, PCA, very surprised PCA was so low because last night ends the night with a walk-off home run. Started the game today with a home run as well.
It's because people here hate him.
Yes, he's going to
Because
win the
he has-
MVP over Shohei.
And he called out Dodgers fans.
Oh, he did. He did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah, he called out LA fans.
Yeah.
He said in Chicago, it matters.
Yeah, he basically called them fake stupid. Like, he's a villain.
A little bit, yeah.
Kind of like
And he's
Double
leaning
P.
into it. He's leaning. That's what I love this about PCA is the fact that he's not gun shy, man. Like he's going to lean into that all day long.
Did Peyton buy a bottomless magical Harry Potter bag of Chick-fil-A? Because he's been eating it since 3 o'clock.
Oh, before 3.
Or maybe, yeah, you're right, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Every time I look at him, he's eating the Chick-fil-A.
Just
from
some kind
Right?
of bite of Chick-fil-A.
Like the sorting hat. Remember the sword came out once? He's got that, but he's pulling out chicken nuggets. Just keep coming.
I need that trick. I need that hack. That's a great life hack.
I'll take a sorting hat that gives me 4 chicken nuggets.
Unlimited chicken nugget hat.
Right. Do you
Come on,
think
let's
that
go.
hat would work on Sundays?
Oh, man, we need it. Yeah,
it'd be magical.
Yeah.
I have my Chick-fil-A rewards. They gave me a free sandwich today and free 8 nuggets. So I went ahead and
They do rewards there?
By the
Yes,
the fact that you have rewards tells me a lot about your eating habits.
I have cost myself a lot of money. They do. Oh man, I'm just calculating.
Okay.
That's why I don't have a magical sorting hat.
That's
because
it.
I turned away from
That's it. That's it.
Like
By the
some
way, the
kind of
Dodgers get on
loser.
board early.
Yeah, 1-0.
1-0. Max Muncy.
You and I, really me, cracked the code. All they have to do, James Co., is play horrible baseball teams.
Correct. By the way,
You love the correct. I'm going to count them tomorrow.
Okay. Is this going to be on the James Co. bingo card?
It's just its own thing.
The Dodgers have provided, if you missed it, the Dodgers have provided Eric Lauer 7.7 runs per game in his starts.
That's a
Or
lot.
On anytime he's taken them out. That's a ton. And
Yes,
now
'cause
they're at course.
I believe I called it Lauer Power.
Lauer
'Cause it was a
Power.
rhyme.
Yeah, it's good. That's a really good call.
You know what's really bad is alliteration.
Is it?
That's kind of weak.
No, alliteration's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't like it? Okay.
Kind of cheap trick.
Okay. Cheap trick.
Yeah, I think a little bit. Okay, so we've got Cantankerous 75. Kind of crazy, but we could have kept Conforto and got about the same amount of production while paying for a whole lot less. Now, somebody called in earlier. Was it Mike? I don't remember who said I missed Conforto.
Yeah.
That
Well, he
is-
was talking about the 23 and the curse of the 23,
Yeah.
which I don't think there's a curse of 23.
Ricardo Franco. I don't think Diaz was ready to come back from the IL. That's an interesting
It's possible,
I'm
man,
not
but the
buying it, though.
velocity was there.
Yeah.
The control has been all over the place. But I think if he really, truly, honestly wasn't ready to come back from the injured list, that I think the velocity would not be as high as it was. And by the way, he's still averaging 12.5 Ks per 9. So clearly, when we're talking about just the stuff and being able to get guys out, it's still there. It's just his control has been completely MIA.
Every now and then, James Coe, I get pulled into a pop culture story that I can't look away from.
Okay, what's that?
And David Horst makes reference to one of them. This Jeannie legal Lakers mess with her siblings reminds me of Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, how their case got ugly, then they settled. Are you familiar with the Blake? No?
Kind of.
Oh, man, this is amazing. I've never even seen the movie, but Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni were in a film together. And then they sued each other, where they were basically in love with each other, but his character was abusive. And it's what is it? Double P, help me here. It's like This Must Stop, or It Ends Here, or It Ends Now. I don't know. Okay. It's like a, and then they sued each other for Ryan Reynolds got a part of it, and Taylor Swift.
It ends with us.
It ends with us.
It ends with us. It was released on August 9th, 2024.
There were deep investigative stories in the New York Times. I mean, it would just be like very serious publications basically used as an excuse to pretend it was about Hollywood and power to just write tawdry stuff.
Sweet.
It was pretty great. Anyway, I do think the Genie Bus thing is going to be in a similar way ugly. I don't know if there's a settle here. I think there's so many, it's personal, and they don't need the money. They're all billionaires.
Yeah, well, I mean, the family as a whole is a billionaire, but I mean, I think they want more.
They want more. But why would you settle? How do you settle? Either you sell or you don't sell.
The last man standing clause is crazy.
It is crazy. Dr. Bus, I mean, obviously.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Where, again, if somebody in the original trust dies, their kids
are cut out.
Don't get that share?
Not to be crass, but that's a scenario where you have to have mom and dad eating veggies.
I mean, that's...
No more alcohol, no more red meat.
That's wild.
It's awful. And also, it's hard enough to lose people you love to, like, get sort of... Yeah, it's terrible. But you know what was great?
What was that?
Hanging out with you.
Oh, okay. Great. Thanks, pal.
I love you, man. He's James
Don't
Coe,
love that.
filling in.
Don't love that at all.
We're going to dig into this a little deeper tomorrow.
Please don't.
We're going to get into the latest on Walter and the Lakers, and we are going to talk to you about a bunch of goings-on involving the Dodgers that have yet to occur. But they will by the time that we return. He is James Coe. I'm Bill Reiter. Thanks for hanging out. See you tomorrow on... oh, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Before I forget.
Yeah.
You're a great radio host. I knew it listening to you, but it's a whole other level doing it with you.
Thanks, pal. I appreciate it.
It's true. I also tried to throw to the heart out early.
Yeah, now I'm uncomfortable.
You know what? And now I am not, because it is time to say goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Peace.
On D-Mac and Reiter.